Sound to your mind.
Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Shouts all on my team, I need more than a mattress support in my dreams. Could grab a few Z's like I'm falling asleep, but I don't wanna wake for the morning grief. Breathe. Tears drop to the form in the sea. A broke heart, but it's worn in my sleeve. Never listened, I was warned in my teens, but I still skip school, I was taught in the streets. Ring back, don't call for police. Stand tall, don't fall for the beast. Got issues with trust, so I'm born to believe. We've been a victim of love and now we're caught in it deep. Breathe.
Yo, what's happening, people? And welcome back to Gav Goes In. Got man like Fitz on. Obviously, North London derby, Tottenham versus Arsenal. I'll be a liar if I'm going to say I want a Tottenham win, you know. So, listen, man, can't wait for this game. Obviously, kickoff's at 4:30 as well. And, yeah, listen, man, new little setup, guys, as well. So, something a bit more interesting for you guys. Apologies for being a bit late as well. You know, a few minor issues in the background. So, managed to get that sorted out. But, guys, also as well, if you are viewing from a phone, you know, if you can't see us in the screen, obviously there's a thing that obviously StreamYard is doing, which, you know, doesn't really allow you to see both us in there. But just bear with us for the time being, and we'll try and get that sorted out another time. But other than that, Fitz, man, what are you saying? You all good?
Yeah, man, same old same, bro. Same old same. Just hoping to see these Arsenal fans cry today.
Boy, you and me both, man. As I said, this could be the penultimate weekend for me in terms of the title race. And do you know what it is? I think Tudor's obviously his first game, and I'm looking at the way that he's lined his team up. You know, for me, he's gone very defensive, and maybe it's a case where, you know, that's probably all he's got. But I definitely do think, man, they're setting their team out today, you know, to get a draw. And I think, you know what? I think they're playing three at the back today, you know, with the lineup they've gone. What do you think of their team anyway?
To be fair, I feel like that's got to be considered Arsenal's strongest 11, on it.
Yeah, I
know Odegaard's not in there, but I prefer Eze. I think they're a better team with Eze. I think the only thing that they could have done to strengthen the team was Jesus up top and Madueke on the right.
Yeah,
but obviously,
what and take out Saka.
Yeah. Like, I'd take Madueke over Saka every single day of the week. But I don't know. I might be missing something in it, because obviously all these Arsenal fans love Saka. So
yeah,
I don't know. I might be missing something there, but
I would say there's no danger of him coming at the team boy on that new contract. So, you know what I mean? He's always gonna get game time. Let's be honest. You know.
I hear it. And you know what though? Like, to be totally honest, like looking at the two teams, and I know obviously Tottenham's got a lot of injury problems, but Tottenham's not put out a bad squad today, you know. You know what I mean? Like,
I think they're missing 13 players, you know, from what I see the other day.
Yeah, like they're missing a whole first 11. Like, other than, let's be honest, other than what Van der Ven, Paulinho, and Xavi Simons, like everybody else is essentially like a backup or a squad player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but to be fair, the fact that they've got so many injuries, it's a pretty decent squad, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, if we had 13 first team injuries, we won't be able to put out a team like that, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It shows that they have got some depth there. But like I say, I'm just that new manager bounce is what gives me the most faith. We've got a half decent team out, new manager bounce, and a few Arsenal fans were talking about what's my man even done. Like obviously he's been at Juve, but what's he done? Saying well, the same could be said for Arteta. Before he joined Arsenal, Arteta was Pep's water boy. So you know what I mean? At least my man's been about and got some experience under his belt. And
Yeah.
like I say,
He's under pressure today, man. He's under pressure today. So it's always good to see, man, because, you know, the other day I said the fact they gave him the job over Patrick Vieira, who had, you know, more standing in the game, just tells you all you need to know, really, you know. And penultimate weekend, man, of football. City winning yesterday. Obviously, I watched that game 2-1 against Newcastle. And Arteta now, man, he's got to step up, man. And I think even if they manage to get a win against Arsenal today, they need to follow it up and get 2 wins and a bounce for me, man. So again, whether he does that or not, he's going to be under pressure, man, come the rest of the season, because that list of fixtures that they've got coming up that you read out the other day, listen, yeah, man, it's going to be tough for them, man, and that fan base. So I'm expecting more tears, and I know these guys are watching in the background as well. You know, this is what they do. And as soon as Arsenal score, you're gonna watch them pop up in the chat. You know,
100%.
Can kind of keep them at bay anyway.
Yo, just to go on. No, when you were saying about the on the phone ones, the pictures are whack.
Yeah.
If people are struggling with that, if you click on the Gav Goes In logo, like to go to his channel, go to streams, there's 2 going on at the same time. The top one's the mobile one. If you go to the one beneath that, I've got it up on my phone, it looks exactly as it does on my proper screen here. You get me? So anyone struggling with the picture, just switch over to the normal stream in it. You go through the channel to get to it.
Cool. Yeah, guys, as I said, man, if it is playing up, then obviously Fitz has just confirmed that it should be all right, man. So if you are watching from a phone, big up yourselves and keep interacting with the channel as well. Big up to Babs One Diva each and every time. Big up to Foxy Danny as well for coming through. Says big up Gavin Fitz. I hope you're both well. Yeah, we're all good, all good. Just looking forward to this North London derby that kicks off in 10 minutes. And come on, Tottenham, man. I'm not too afraid to say that, man. Come on, Tottenham. Big up to Christopher McGrath as well. Says, Fitch, you're not missing nothing. Saka's dead food. Yeah, listen, man. That guy is on 300 grand a week, 5 goals, 4 assists. And listen, if there's any game that he's got a sharp today, it is today's game, man. But let's hope, man. Let's see what he does, because as I said, Arteta and especially Saka now with a new wage, definitely under pressure, man. Gav, blessing, Fitz, blessing. How are we both today, fellas? Yeah, all good, man. All good. Guys, let's just go through the lineup quickly. Obviously before kickoff. So again, if you guys not aware of the lineup, obviously the lineup's at the bottom of the screen. So Spurs are lineup today. Vicario in goal, João Palhinha, Radu Dragusin, captain Mickey van der Ven, top player. Archie Gray, Yves Basuma, Conor Gallagher, Xabi Simons, Papa Sarr, and Randall Colomwani. So, I mean, even that team there, as I said, man, I think that's a team that can at least get a point there. You know, they're very defensive from what I'm seeing, and they're going to rely on Xabi Simons and Colomwani to be the attacking threat, you know. And I've just got a feeling they might play a three at the back, and you might see João Palhinha play at the back as part of a back three. So, yeah, man, I'm confident of them getting a point today, but a lot of it's going to depend on, for me, how they start the game, man. Because if they start the game a bit sluggish, then you know that might put Arsenal in the ascendancy. But let's see what happens. Just gonna go through the Arsenal team, guys. And as I said, keep your questions and comments coming through, and make sure you smash the like button and sub to the channel as well. And make sure you you go and follow Fitz on his on his socials as well, which is in the description. So David Raya in goal, Urian Timber, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Pierre Hincapie make at the back four. Zubamendi, Rice, Eze getting a start, which I am actually quite shocked about. I thought Eze might have been on the bench. You know, I think Odegaard's back fit now, but I thought they might have gone with Bukayo Saka in the 10. You know, we've been told Bukayo Saka's now a 10. Crazy. But Saka's playing obviously on the right, Trossard from the left, and Victor Gyokeres as the striker today. And as I say, that's probably, I think in most people's eyes, that would probably be Arsenal's strongest team, as Fitz said earlier. Maybe apart from, I don't know, maybe apart from Odegaard and maybe a Havertz. You know what I mean? You never know. But I think that's what they'll probably look at as their strongest team, you know. But listen, man, I'm looking forward to this, man. I'm proper looking forward to this game. So let's go through the chats quickly. Saka's wages are lunacy. I mean, I'll be honest with you, yeah. You know what's actually crazy for me, and Fitz, you might even agree to this, yeah. Do you actually think, yeah, if you're a player that's come through the youth, do you think they should be on the big money? Or do you think it's a case where it's right because they're not really costing the club anything and they're going to be on that money because it's, you know what I mean? As I said, they've not really paid a transfer fee for the player. What do you think?
Like, you see, for example, yeah, I do feel like the big money should only come after the age of like 26, 27. Like the stupid money that we're hearing of now anyway, because it's, for example, yeah, like if you go back to the class of 92, if straight away, as soon as Scholesy and Becks like won their first Premier League, them man would have got given stupid wages. Where's the drive now? You know what I mean? It's almost like at them young ages, especially when you've got big money around you, you're gonna feel like you've completed life. You know what I mean? So there's not really much more to go for unless you are one of those really highly ambitious players like a Cristiano Ronaldo who's gonna just keep going, innit? But for me, I feel like the only the top players, and when I'm saying top players, that's not like 4 or 5, like 1, 2 players should be on stupid money at your club if you're a top club. Everybody else should be on somewhat of a pay scale, you know what I mean? Like youngers get youngers money, and it essentially you should go off age up to about 21, and then it should start going off quality. You know what I mean? And realistically, if you're, for example, like a Cole Palmer, absolute quality, but still fairly young, like for their own well-being, you shouldn't be thinking, let's give them stupid money, because if they're serious about having a legacy in the game, which every player should do, really, no one should be out here for a wage.
Yeah.
Realistically, I feel like it just like for example, yeah, we've looked at like look at when Oscar went to the Chinese Super League, killed his international career, killed everything, but financially set generational wealth.
Yeah, I think he actually spoke about that as well, didn't he?
Yeah, but because and that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't turn down generational wealth. You're setting up your whole bloodline for fucking different lifestyle altogether. You can't go against that. You know what I mean? But that killed his whole career. No one ever looked at him the same before that. He had the potential and was looking like he was gonna be one of the great Brazilian players of all time.
If you remember, do you remember the goal that he scored in Champions League? I can't remember who they were playing, but the goal that he scored was a touch of quality, man. The way he finished it. It was like a long range shot from outside the box, but it's the way he curled it into the top corner, man. So he definitely had something, Oscar, man. But as I said, like, I think when you're coming from probably Brazil, where he's and probably the area that he's come from, sometimes, you know, I think in hindsight, you're looking at it saying, oh, how can he go to China for the money? But again, these kind of players, man, as you said, man, it's generational wealth to set up his whole family. And, you know, these are the kind of things these players do. But as you said, man, he kind of killed his career anyway.
And it's one of them. If you'd have
Yeah.
turned down that kind of offer there, how can you then grow old with peace of mind, knowing that, like, fuck, you know, I could have made a personal sacrifice and set everybody up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's one of them. If he'd have chose his career and chose a legacy, people like football fans like us would have given him a lot more ratings and a lot more respect for it. But he's gonna lose sleep. How could he sleep at night knowing that he's just sabotaged his whole family's future, essentially, or potential future for them? It puts young talented players in a dirty position. You know what I mean? Like, look at what some players have done. Like, look at Jack Grealish, for example. My man went to City for stupid money, knowing full well that he wasn't going to be a star player. He was just going to be a piece in the machine.
Yeah.
Right. He had no real choice. Who else is going to pay?
He chose trophies over comfortability, really. You can say, innit?
Yeah, but like the good thing for Grealish was he actually went to a club that he was going to be involved enough where he's going to add medals to his cabinet. You know what I mean? Yeah. But realistically, that offer might not have come from City. That might have come from Saudi. And if he'd have gone to Saudi, do you really think he'd be getting in the England squad? Because there's a reason why there's quality players out there in Saudi that don't make it into the England team anymore. You know what I mean?
I hear it. And the thing is as well, as I said, like with just going back to what we was discussing about Bukayo Saka, it's like the fact that Saka's been given this contract. Obviously, he's now the highest paid player at the club. He's actually, I think, their highest paid player. Is he their highest paid player in history? Or I think Aubameyang and Ozil were they on like 350 or something, or 300? I think Arsenal fans probably might know a bit better.
I've got a feeling like Ozil was on 350. I've got a feeling Ozil was.
I think Aubameyang might have been on the same thing, because remember when I think Arsenal actually paid them off, if I remember. But I think the thing with what's his name, with Saka, it's like, does he now become less hungry? This is the question. And what he's done now, Saka, is that he's put himself in a position where he's in the Marcus Rashford position now, where as soon as he's not hitting numbers in this era of football now, people are going to start calling him out and saying, how can he be on that contract? This is what is created now.
Yeah, because it like what we both just said there, a young player like that given that kind of money, what reason has he got to be motivated and push himself to really perform? Because he's getting paid stupid money for a certain amount of years guaranteed. Like, he's set now. You know what I mean? Realistically, like you say, he's now. One, he's probably not going to have the motivation. Two, he's put the target on his back for the second that he doesn't look motivated, his own fans will turn on him. And he's also put the target on his back for people like us that we support. We
don't rate him like a lot of others.
Yeah, and we've not actually rated him and seen what these Arsenal fans see. Now it's a case of, okay, we don't see the hype, but now we see the open.
But bro, just going back on what you just said there, yeah. It's not that we don't see what the Arsenal fans see, yeah. They see what we're seeing. It's just that Saka's just the easy player, yeah, to just hype up. That's all it is. And a lot of it comes back from when he was getting the racial criticism, obviously in the Euros, and then because he's someone that he's probably a likable character in the Premier League. These fans just run with it because he's got everything set out for him. He had the racial abuse, you know, he's likable, you know, he's softly spoken.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
always
come from the
smiling.
academy. Yeah, bro. Listen, like we see all the tricks. So
Because
these fans are just gonna run with Saka until the cows come home, unfortunately. But
it's kind of like, if you remember, fucking Andy Cole always had a bit of a reputation of being a moody prick, but Dwight York, everyone loved him just because he was smiling.
He was smiling.
But they were best mates, so don't tell me they were that far apart. You know what I mean? Like, they were clearly similar characters, but one just like he's the best guy on earth because he's just always smiling. The other one just business face, you know what I mean? But nah, he's a moody prick. Like, it's crazy how much just it's like it's the whole Bruno effect. Bruno shouting, ranting and raving and throwing his arms about gives everyone the impression that he's got
that he cares. Yeah, it's nonsense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like Anthony Martial got the same thing because he never smiled. They say he had a bad attitude. You know what I mean? It's a lack of understanding, really.
But for me, those kind of players, that's game face. You know what I mean? Like, coming on, like, that's Roy Keane didn't bust a smile. Roy Keane used to come out and look miserable, moody. That's what I want from players. I love that Roy Keane mentality. If you go into war for 90 minutes, you go into war. There's no friends. The fuck are we doing here? You know what I mean?
Bro, I'll be honest, yeah. If I was managing a team and all my players were smiling, there's something wrong. You know what I mean? So I don't want all my players smiling. I know Ronaldinho used to smile all the time, but he had good reasons to smile because he was just killing everyone on the pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
certain guys, JJ Okocha, Dino, even Yorkie always smiling, but he always got he finished. You get me? He had the products to go with it. And obviously, to be fair, I don't remember him being like mad smiley when he was at Villa. It's just coming from Villa to United around that team in '99. I'd be smiling my ass off. You know what I mean? The fuck? I'm around the best of the best, and I'm about to win a treble. What do you mean?
When he with Jordan as well, nah? Katie Price. So
yeah, bro. Fucking life was good. You get me? 99 Katie Price. Are you crazy?
Yeah, he had a mare though. He had a mare. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not gonna lie, man.
Hey, if you know, you know, man. He had a mare.
Yo, one thing I can say though, the guy's a good brother. He shares his food. Fucking
we'll keep that one quiet, man. You know? Boy. Yeah, guys, listen, let me get through the chats quickly, man. Obviously, North London derby started 2 minutes in. Gav, who has been the best right back this season? I mean, you guys know my thoughts on Reece James, you know, but Reece James has played obviously in midfield as well. Reece James is the best right back in this league, one of the best in the world, along with Hakimi. But if I'm looking at consistency and someone that's played there probably week in, week out, you probably have to say Yuri Timber. You know what I mean? But as I said, Reece James is the best for me in this league, no doubt. Let's go through the chats quickly. Saka doesn't deserve his wage because since 2025 he started, he hasn't been good. He hasn't been good for about a year now. Let's be honest. But let's see what he can do today. Gav, name a player besides Ronaldo who played for Man United, Juve, and Real Madrid.
Di Maria.
Was Di Maria at Juventus? Is it Juventus, Di Maria? Is it Di Maria? I don't think Di Maria is at Juventus. So United, Juve, Real Madrid. I feel like no, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. No, it wasn't him. I about to say Patrice Evra, but it wasn't him because he didn't play for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, bro, it was him. It was him. Who did you say?
Di Maria, innit?
Yeah, it was. I didn't think Di Maria played for Juventus. When was he at Juventus?
I remember I remember he went Italy after. Was it after PSG? Or was it the move after? Cause my man's still about now, bro. You get me? I say he's in Portugal now.
Yeah, I thought Di Maria might have retired by now, no?
Nah, bro, I swear he's in Portugal last I see.
But Benfica played the other day. He weren't nowhere to be seen.
One sec, let me just check that.
Fucking hell, Tottenham under pressure, boy, at the moment. Yeah, he's at Rosario Central. Yeah, in Argentina. So that's Messi's first team, by the way. Rosario Central. So he was in Juventus before he joined Benfica.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He's done some moving,
Yeah,
bro.
but not at the start of his career, though, was it? Must have
No.
been when he
It was after PSG. That's what I'm saying. He went. I knew he went from PSG to Juventus, innit?
Okay. Actually, I didn't realize he went to Juventus.
No, because I remember seeing something where it was like my man at that point he played in Portugal, Spain, England, France, and fucking Italy, innit?
Yeah.
It's like, fucking hell, my man's been everywhere still. Just got to go fucking Bundesliga, really.
Yeah. Didn't even realize he went to Juve. Boy, let's see this game, man. Arsenal on the attack now. To be fair, Arsenal started the better team. Tottenham like they're struggling at the moment to get the ball. They just got to hang in there, man, for the next couple of minutes.
To be fair though, I'm expecting this to be a very defensive game. Both teams, like, obviously Tottenham's like set up defensively. I feel like that's because that's just who they've got available in it. But Arsenal, most defensive fucking team I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
So I don't expect much going forward.
I think if Tottenham can get through, the first sort of 15, 20 minutes without conceding, and then obviously, they start putting some passes together, and then their fans start trying to get behind them, then I think it'll go a long way. But I think if Arsenal get an early goal, I think it'll be tough for Tottenham, because Tottenham are then going to have to come out, and then this is where the gaps are going to start happening, isn't it? So this is the thing. When you set up like this, it's always the problem when, Gyokeres. Unlucky. Because it's always the problem when you're playing like this, isn't it? Because Archie Gray's playing from the right-hand side, but he's more or less playing as a tucked-in midfielder. You know what I mean? More defensive. But then as soon as, if Arsenal get a goal, that whole game plan goes out the window. And then you got to try and change it up. So, yeah, let's see, man.
That Gyokeres opportunity there, though. You not think if that was Jesus, it gets finished?
Possibly, but I think with Gyokeres is a very, like, he's quite a very like he rushes a lot of his stuff anyway. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I think, to be fair, I think he done well to get the shot off. But yeah, it's hard to say if Jesus would have got that on target. You never know, innit? Because Jesus probably wouldn't have got into that kind of position, innit? Big up to Verbic, man. Big up. Gav, please open a Discord. Yeah, you know what? Someone else asked me the other day, a Discord. Guys, when it comes to like all this technology stuff, man, leave me out of it. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, listen, man.
Someone explain the benefits of Discord, though, cause I know nothing about that shit neither. Like, someone explain what the benefits of doing Discord is.
You know what I think it is, yeah? From what I probably think, I think it might be. It might just be like a glorified WhatsApp group. You know what I mean? That's what I think it is. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong, but
no, I can see why people would say like do it though. Like, obviously the community like go off. Like, imagine a community group chat with some of the regulars in the chats, bro. It'd go off. Trust me, yeah. Obviously, fucking hell, if it's just that's a bit like, it seems like a lot of work for you know what I mean.
But it'd be a lot more delusional, lot more level of delusion in there, though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that notepad of mine's getting fuller and fuller by the day, man. It's some crazy shit.
Well, I've got my receipts from last time. Don't worry about that, man. So we're gonna definitely bring that up again. You know.
I'm not gonna lie, I've started fresh. It was from that game, from where you aired everything out. That's where I've just like everything
Okay.
before that. You can forget it. Like I've seen certain guys been like, "Yo, Arteta, don't do it now. He's out. He's got to go." I'm like, "Okay, yo, these man, there's not much to say about these man now. Coming end of the season, you know what I mean? They rectified the mistakes." Well, certain guys like Mamba and Verbic and that, like, yo, these man do not let go. Okay.
Trust me. Come end of the season, yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see end of the season. That's all I'm
Yo,
saying.
yo, Gav. Speaking of Verbic said to me that Eddie Howe's gonna help Arsenal win them the title with a 3-1 win at the Etihad.
Boy, whoa. Let's not forget Newcastle still got to play Arsenal, by the way. So I think you mean Eddie Howe's gonna help out Man City.
Bro,
Because I'll tell you now, I think I can see Newcastle, picking up something there. So
yeah.
listen, man. Let's see. Gav, here is one. Here is a La Liga one. A player who played for Barca Athletic and Real Sociedad Academy. I feel like I know this one, I was gonna say Inigo Martinez, but I don't think it's him.
I was thinking Villa, but it's not Villa, innit? He was at
Gotta be
Sociedad.
Zaragoza and Valencia, innit? Takefusa Kubo. Nah, Kubo wasn't at Atletico Madrid, was he?
Well, is that the answer?
Yeah, he's saying he's Takefusa Kubo. Yeah, but Kubo wasn't at was Kubo at Barcelona and Atletico Madrid? Oh no, he was at Barca's academy. Kubo was, because there was Kubo and there was another Japanese player as well. Yeah, it is Kubo. Yeah.
Okay.
So wait. Yeah, exactly. So you've got that wrong then, because he wasn't at Atleti, but the question was Atleti. Yeah, I know Kubo wasn't at Atletico Madrid. Oh, basically, you know what? Yeah, just say Barcelona B or something. So what he's done, yeah, he said Barcelona Athletic, yeah. So I'm thinking Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say Barca B, man. Would have got it. You know what I
And
mean?
to be fair, the last one was 3 teams. That one was just 2. Then, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I would have got a Kubo straight away, but it's the way.
It was the Athletic, innit? I think it was Atletico.
Bro. Sorry. We've just killed it,
What?
bro. How can we forget who it is?
Who? What?
It's Anton Griezmann. Oh my god! Hey, Arsenal Pakistan cricket team, big up, man. Big up. That's a good one.
What? Sociedad.
Of course it's Griezmann. Of course it's Griezmann. Griezmann with the blonde hair at Real Sociedad. Yeah, it's Griezmann, bro. That's killed me. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but didn't he say Sociedad Academy?
No. So, but no. Wait. So what he's done? Wait. Let's go back through this. Yeah. So, he said, yeah, Barca Athletic and Real Sociedad. Yeah. So I'm thinking Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and Real Sociedad. If that's the question, it's Griezmann. Yeah. But then when I'm saying Kubo, he's saying Kubo was at Barca Athletic. Okay, yeah. So he's saying the 3 teams: Real Sociedad, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid. So it's it's Anton Griezmann.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I ain't gonna lie. So Discord is a popular chatting service where you can talk and chat with others. I'm asking you to open one as the other content creators have it. And there's some stuff which can't be sent through YouTube chat. Okay. Yeah, bro, man, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. It's a popular chatting service where you can talk and chat with others.
No, I can imagine it essentially like it's the community section on YouTube, but obviously like you see on YouTube, you can't like put memes and shit like that in there, and you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
the extra shit that you'd put in a group chat for bands.
Yeah.
Essentially, I'm expecting that to go in there, innit?
Mm. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
To be
But to be
fair,
honest with you, man, you guys are delusional with the Arsenal talk, man. So I don't know if I can take much more of that. To be honest, you know what I mean? Boy, Verbic, let's make a bet, man. If you guys start talking some actual common sense, you know, I'll think about it, because some of the talk about Arsenal, man, I can't understand it, man. It's mad. But no, big up, man. Yeah, that's something that we'll probably look at anyway. Arsenal on the attack right now. Good tackle. Drag us in. To be fair, Arsenal been the better team, though. You know what I mean? So far.
yeah. No, but that was to be expected. At no point have I said Tottenham are gonna batter Arsenal today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've said it to a few people. I can see them squeezing a result. You know what I mean? Like but squeezing a result means hanging on and maybe just snatching something. You know what I mean? Well, the thing is, though, they've shown even semi recently Tottenham that they've got something about them. Like when they turn it on, they do turn it on. Like look at what they did against City.
Yeah. The thing is, though, when it comes to derbies and that, I mean, it's not about 4 minutes. It's just about who wants it more in it, who turns up on the day.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think as bad as Tottenham have been, like, this just goes out the window, innit?
Yeah,
because Tottenham will definitely be looking at this game, yeah, as them, you know, stopping Arsenal really in their tracks. That's literally what it's going to be, innit?
Yeah. The only thing Tottenham can really fight for is survival in the Premier League, and if they can, stopping Arsenal from winning the league. You get me? Like that.
That'll be their trophy, innit?
Yeah. Like there's a part of me that like still convinced that second half in '99. Obviously, Cole scored an outrageous goal where he chipped fucking Ian Walker.
Yeah, I remember that. That was at Old Trafford.
Yeah. But there's a part of me that genuinely does feel like the team talk at Tottenham was, "What you doing, lads? Just chill the fuck out." Like,
yeah, I hear it. What are you doing? What's he doing? What is Xavi Simons doing? Trossard just missed the target, though. Bro, when you see this, you'll laugh. I see the intention.
Seen it from the corner.
No, you'll see it. What Xavi Simons does. Audacious, man, what he done there, to be fair.
Oh, what the
fuck? Fun fact. Wolves can't win the league anymore mathematically. Boy, they may not be able to win the league anymore, but they'll do the same thing as Arsenal. Let's be honest, man. So we can't be saying that.
You know what? Yeah, one thing that I do I thought about it last night. Yeah, like because I was watching Match of the Day in it, and during the City and Newcastle match, I was actually thinking like these man, as much as they cheated the way to it, they've got a lot of the same team that won the treble there. Yeah, so they've got a big chunk of treble winning team. And they're still in all the same competitions as Arsenal. And I live in Manchester, surrounded by Blues, and not one of them spoke to me about quadruple talk. You know,
no.
Like that tells me like anyone that's even been close to winning doubles and trebles will tell you how hard it is. These Arsenal fans really talking about a quad, bro. It's actually like crazy to think like, yo, it kind of woke me up to the fact of like, is it just hope like, is it just like wishful thinking kind of thing, or is it genuinely that these men are convinced that this is the team and this is like, you know what I mean?
Bro, listen, they don't genuinely believe they'll win the quadruple. It's just fake confidence. That's all it is. Because any normal Arsenal fan would know that they struggle to win one competition. So why all of a sudden it's like they're looking at, you know, 4 trophies. Yeah, I mean, it's not real. You know what I mean, these guys are just trying to do their best to try and, you know, keep the confidence high, you know, because as I said, a lot of their fans, you know, you would have thought they would have learned after the beating that we gave them the other day. But these guys are still talking, you know.
Yo, considering the Wolves mathematically can't win the league anymore, and these man just got a point against them. Fam, that should have woke them up. It was after that game that I'm hearing people still talk about quadruples and shit. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but a lot of these guys are doing it for clicks, though, isn't it? That's the problem, man. They're not doing that because they actually believe Arsenal can win a quadruple. It can't be. You know what I mean? When you haven't won a Champions League, gone. Ah, come on. The thing is, yeah, because like if you haven't won a Champions League in your whole career, good play. What makes you think that you can win a quadruple, which includes the Champions Leagues? It don't make sense.
Fucking insane, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
But one second, let me just check something.
Oh, good defending. Good defending. I just got a feeling this game's got draw written all over it, man. And I tell you now, if they draw, it's opened the door up for Man City, because Man City's next game, which won't be easy, yeah, they've got Fulham away. I'm not Fulham. They got Leeds away, and obviously Arsenal got Chelsea, yeah. But you know they could be level on points, so I'm pretty sure they play before Arsenal.
I'm not gonna lie though, like I just said, City's got a lot of like winners in the team, like man that have been there, done that on all levels. You know what I mean? So for me, it's more a case of like they can both have equally as hard matches. I'm putting money at this point on City to get the result that they need over Arsenal, because they've got players that know how to get it done. Like watching the highlights of that City Newcastle match, like there was a lot. It was back and forth quite a bit, and like it looked like towards the end of the game, they was just on the defensive, trying to strike the odd counter or some shit. But
yeah, listen, I'll be honest with you, they were hanging on, Man City, in.
Yeah, but and I could tell by Haaland's reaction, he just dropped in the middle of the pitch, didn't he, by the end of it? But there's like these men know how to see it out. They know how to get it done. You know what I mean? It might take everything out of them, but they know how to get to that level. I don't see anyone like the only person that I can think off the top of my head that's won a trophy recently. What? Rice with West Ham. Fucking.
That's it. Yeah. That's it, bro. Or if you want to count Gyokeres in Portugal.
No, I'm not counting Portugal.
All right,
did Eze win the FA Cup though? Did Eze win the FA Cup?
Yeah, he did. He did actually. To be fair,
yeah. So they got two men in the team that have won silverware and any time recently. You get me?
Yeah.
For me, they've not got enough in the team. That's why you see these meltdowns, like at the end of the Wolves game and that. Like,
yeah, Gabriel Jesus was getting mad. Like, man was pushing Mosquera on the floor. You know what I mean? That's a sign of some. And again, you wouldn't expect that from him because he's actually won titles with Man City.
But that for me, like that, it makes more sense because he knows what it takes, and he's surrounded by guys that it's like taking like when Roy Keane like left United, him going to Celtic must have destroyed him. going from the level of professionalism that he had. And obviously, no slight on Celtic, but going from the quality that he was training with week in, week out at United to then go to fucking Celtic and play against some of the opposition he was playing in Scotland, that must have absolutely destroyed him.
Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah, Chris, man, it's 24 minutes 34 seconds. So you're slightly behind, man. You're slightly behind.
And I'm on 24:14 right now.
Yeah,
So I'm like 10 seconds behind Gav.
Yeah. Don't worry, bro. I'll be keeping you updated, man. You'll see by my reaction anyway when there's a goal being scored for Tottenham. So yeah. But again, just going back to what you said about Man City, yeah. If you look at you see like the likes of Bernardo Silva, yeah. Bernardo Silva isn't the Bernardo Silva, that we've probably become accustomed to watching, innit? With the kind of way he's playing, yeah. But the one thing with him, yeah, you can see he's gonna come into his own when it matters in these last few games, because him, Rodri, Ruben Diaz, like obviously Haaland as well, Foden. These guys have been there and done it. You know what I mean? So this is when you're gonna see these guys step up, really, when it needs to happen. And 100%. I think the Leeds game is gonna be difficult, because I tell you now, man, Leeds are just taking points off everyone, like Chelsea, Villa. You know what I mean? Obviously, it took off points off us as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're a difficult team, man. And I think City are gonna need to play well to beat them. I don't think City can just rock up there and just think that they're gonna just stroll through the game. I think they're gonna need to play well and come out of there. And I think if they beat Leeds, yeah, it's another statement. You know what I mean? So
yeah. No, but that's the thing, though. Like, 100%, like, Leeds isn't an easy place to go and not an easy team to play. But this time of the season is where, this is where City turn up. This is where the big teams do turn up. You know what I mean? Like United used to, like, when this is why I've said consistently to Arsenal fans, yo, chat to me in April. Chat to me in March, you know what I mean? Don't talk to me now in January and February, because I've watched yous man do well in January and February before, but then it all goes to shit at the end of the season, where it really counts.
Yeah,
like it's all irrelevant until then. And for me, like, who's going to be turning up at the end of the season. You know what I mean? And consistently, City has been one of those teams. And I can also say consistently, Arsenal haven't been one of those teams.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree, man. As I said, this is, how many games left at the end of the season now? They've got what, 13 games?
No, 11 now.
It's 11 games now?
This is the 27th game, isn't it?
No way.
So
it was like about 13, 14 games.
To be fair, though, you have kind of, like, there's been, like, that's what I've been saying about the fixtures, innit? They've been all close together. Like, bear in mind, we had a few where it was like they had a midweek game followed by a weekend game.
Yeah. Boy, Gav, name 2 players who played for Real Madrid, Chelsea, Juventus. Real Madrid, Chelsea, Juventus. There was one player I'm thinking, but he didn't play for Juve. The Juve one's the one that's getting me. Real, Chelsea, Juventus.
That's a good one, To be fair, if these are anywhere near, like, the last fucking 7 years, like, I'm more of a retro guy. Like, this needs to be older generations for me to get involved.
There's a player got in my mind, but I know he didn't play for Juve. Was he on loan? No, he wasn't on loan.
Are you thinking Robben?
No, I was thinking Kovacic. But Kovacic never played for Juventus. I'm
just starting with the Madrid, Chelsea first, and then trying to work out from there.
So what I'm doing, I'm getting the Chelsea one first, because if I get the Chelsea one, then it makes sense for the others.
Yeah.
Chris has said Anelka, Essien. Anelka? Anelka wasn't at Juve.
But Anelka's not a bad shout because he played fucking everywhere, man.
Yeah, Anelka wasn't at Juve though.
No, I know. I don't think he ever was, but that is not a bad shout because he's one of them guys that he was a journeyman in it. He ended up everywhere, bro. Just do a season everywhere.
This is me, man. I feel like I know this as well. Wait, they are both strikers.
Both strikers.
Yeah.
Wait.
Strikers.
Hold up. I'm going all the way back to like Vialli days and that. Like, I'm just trying to.
Yeah. Oh, nah, it's not him. It's not him. Nah, it's not him. That's a good one, you know.
Did Stanic ever?
Mario Stanic.
Mm.
Nah, but Stanic didn't go. Stanic wasn't at Real Madrid. That's bugging me, you know. Real Madrid, Juventus, and Chelsea. So, what Arsenal? Are we talking about a strike? Are they both strikers? Yeah.
Both strikers.
Oh, fuck you know. Alvaro Morata.
Oh,
yeah, Morata. That's a good one. All right, listen. There's some good questions out here, man.
Now, then who was the other one then? Didn't he say two?
He said two, but he's saying Anelka and Morata, but Anelka wasn't at Juventus.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though. I wouldn't be surprised, man. My man did a year everywhere. It could have been one of them where he was there on loan for fucking 6 months.
Oh, these lot are killing me, man. Gonzalo Higuain.
Oh, fuck.
That's bugging me, man. So it's Higuain and Morata. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I even said. I'm more retro than that. Like Higuain just about falls into my category, really. You get me? I'm kind of pissed that I didn't know that. Well, I did know that, but I didn't say it.
It's annoying, man. It's annoying because I was trying to think. Like Saka's through. 1-0. Eze again. Do you know, I was lucky, but
it's all right. Wait. Mamba and everyone will crawl out the woodwork now.
Yeah, them lot are fake though, man. Like I don't really rate that. They want to start showing up when it's all good for them.
Now you know what though? I'll give it Mamba and Verbit. Them man have been turning up every day after the Wolves one. Like they didn't miss nothing, and they've not stopped talking quadruple shit. So
you know what? Yeah, it was lucky how it fell to him because it ricocheted off Saka through Papa Sarr, and then Saka just played it across, and then it bobbled up off of Eze, and Eze just put it in. It was lucky, but listen, you got to create your own luck sometimes, isn't it? Let me see this again. That one's skill, man. What are you talking about, Neville? You're talking rubbish. What's Gary Neville talking about? Skill. Watch the goal back. I think it's talking about Eze, to be fair, actually. Yeah, it was lucky, man. It was lucky from Saka. He's hit it across, and Eze flicks it up, and then close range finish. So now the game plan just goes out the window now.
Like I say, though, I wouldn't rule it past them because I've seen Arsenal go up and drop points recently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But
they did it against us. They've done it against Wolves. I would not put it past Tottenham coming back here, bro.
Now here we go. 5 points clear, Gav. You see what I mean? These guys never learn. Listen, Verbic, man, talk your rubbish. Go on, keep doing it. Talk your rubbish. Go on. Yeah, Lumi. Yeah, of course, Lumi's gonna come on.
Lumi's back now, innit?
Yeah, listen, we know how these guys. There we go. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. What are you saying now? 1-1. Hello, Muani. Listen, you pricks talk too quick. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Verbic, where are you? Verbic. You
5 points clear, is it?
Big up, Lumi. You want to come on this 1-0 for you guys, yeah? You're winning the league. Look, we're in the league. winning the
Oh,
league. Kolo
oh,
Muani. Listen,
Muani,
you lot
you
talk
know.
too much. You talk too much. I'm telling you. 1-1. Arteta complaining. You complain. Crying your cornflakes, you pussy hole. Listen. Declan Rice saying, calm down. Get out of here, man. I don't want to hear none of that rubbish no more.
Yeah, even my son chuckled at that one still.
Man, I was going to say Rice Krispies, but, you know, cornflakes it is.
Yeah.
All right, listen. Gabriel and Saliba, the best defense in Europe, apparently. The best partnership. Have a watch that goal. No, sorry. I'll take that back. Declan Rice.
Oh,
Declan Rice thought he was Pedri or Vitinha in the midfield and got caught. Randall Kolo Muani.
gee. And you know what?
You're damn right, for fuck's sake. You're damn right, Gloomy.
And
You're damn
you've
right.
got to give Muani his flowers. My man did everything there and did it all right.
Damn right. Damn right.
Like they can't be a moment checking on anything for VAR there. You know what I mean? Like,
One sec, bro. 1 second. 1 second.
so what was Lumi's comment before?
Wait, 1 sec, bro. 1 sec. I'm petty. You see that? I'm petty. Listen. 3 points clear, Verbic. 3 points clear, my guy. Big up, man. You told me it was 5. Yeah? You told me it was 5.
Someone's
So
maths not mathing.
no, listen. What Lumi done now, yeah? What Lumi done, yeah? Lumi come in and said, let me find it. Big up. Yeah, that was at 5:05, yeah? And that was literally 30 seconds before Arsenal just scored. 5:05, yeah?
Okay.
And then she goes, winning the league. and it's ironic, yeah, because that's when Eze scored. And then what happens? Kolo Muani a minute later.
Okay.
Hey, that's how football works, though, isn't it?
Yo, Lumi, you were right on time. That's all I can say. You were right on time.
Yeah. Gone missing now, though, isn't she? Oh, no.
Come on, Lumi, we know you're there now. You can't go ghost now.
Good save. Saka, 300 grand a week just missed. I was offside anyway. All right, listen. 3 points clear, Verbic, man. Raya has been poor lately. No, listen. Raya hasn't been poor lately. He's just poor in general. You guys just gassed him up because he made one save against Yankuba Minte. That's it. He's rubbish.
Every keeper's going to pull off a few good saves a season, you know what I mean? It doesn't make every keeper quality.
There you go. And guys, talk to us about Declan Rice, please. I keep hearing Declan Rice is the best midfielder in the world. You know what I mean? You guys never learn. The guy tried to play out of trouble like he's Vitinha and got caught. You see what I mean? But we're meant to believe he's the best in the world, you know? He's just a better version of Conor Gallagher, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm serious, man. These guys don't learn. I've never seen a player like Declan Rice, who, by the way, is a decent player, yeah? But these guys think he's like, I don't know. They just think he's like the best midfielder that they've ever seen. It don't make sense.
I hear it. I do see man gassing him like he's like some kind of Makalele or you know what I mean? Like, nah, come on, bro. Like, bro, he's a solid player. He's a solid player. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, like, but that's the thing, though, bro. Like we've said it before. Like like the way that football has declined over the last few fucking seasons and that. Like now, football's in the pan. It's so dead. So to be a good player right now, it doesn't say much for you as a player. You know what I mean? To be to be the best player now, you're not gonna survive in the 90s or the 2000s. You might just about pull a squad role in the like 2010s. You know what I mean? It's just got worse and worse, man. But
you know what? Is what I would say, yeah. If you was to check here the best teams of the past, yeah, like the Chelseas, the Man Uniteds, even Man City's in their prime. Yeah, name me a player from the Premier League right now that gets into any of their starting lineups right now.
No, none of them do. That's the thing. Like when people do all-time 11s, yeah, like for the joke, we even when we did the United one recently, yeah, we said fuck it, we'll go from 2008 onwards. Yeah. The joke is the keeper, all four defenders, one of the two centre mids, and all the four attacking players were all there in 2008. You know what I mean?
One sec. Oh, Saka, man, one-dimensional player, you know. Thank my God. Oh, hey, listen, this is trust I just missed, man, but it was close. Go on, bro, go on.
Oh yeah, so from the 2008 to present all-time United,
yeah,
there's 10 out of the 11 that was there in 2008.
Tells you everything, isn't it?
Exactly.
And who was the players that did make it? I forgot.
What did make it from the fucking 08?
Yeah.
So it was all like the keeper. It was everyone but Pogba. The whole team was there in 2008.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And realistically, fucking hell, like we was even having a debate over Carrick, Casemiro, or Pogba. It could have been Carrick. There was an argument for Carrick, so we could have just had the 08 squad, basically. You know what I mean? And the reason that we even said, now we'll do from 08 and we'll do a bit more limited, and we try to limit them, is simply because if we do it from like 1990 onwards, it's going to be 90s players, because that was the better generation. If we did, like, for example, we're doing Arsenal next, innit? Yeah, if we did it from 1990 instead of the Invincibles, there's, you know for a fact it's going to be shit like Overmars, because Overmars wasn't there for the Invincibles, but Overmars definitely is going to end up on the left. You know what I mean? Just for the fact of he was around in the stronger era, he was the better player.
Who is Overmars competing with, though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You'd only really have Perez, but for me, the argument of Perez is just as good, really. But for me, Overmars played in an era with better players. You know what I mean? So that'd edge him for me. But that's pretty much the same. Anyone from, but again, Perez was the 2000s, bro. It's not like we're talking. He's got competition with fucking Trossard. You know what I mean? Or Martinelli. Like neither. Like if the option was,
he's probably got a competition from a man like Steve Guppy. If you remember it.
More chance of it. You get me? More chance of it, bro.
Jason Wilcox on that.
You know what I mean? Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if we used to say all-time Arsenal team, guaranteed. If we was just going from the 90s onwards, we're not gonna have a single player that was signed later than 2005. Guaranteed.
I'm trying to think who they had.
Just try and think who they've signed since 05 and tell me if they would make it into.
Well, the thing is, the best way to look at that, is for me, their best player, I would say, post the Henrys and Bergkamps, has probably been Alexis Sanchez.
But would he come into the conversation?
But again, we're kind of giving it away for our stream next week, isn't it? So
yeah. That's a teaser. That's a teaser of what's coming in it. Fuck it,
guys. Make sure next Wednesday as well, man. We're gonna do our Arsenal all-time 11 from the Invincibles. Don't want to give too much away.
All you Arsenal fans are gonna need to lock in, because we're gonna need some help with suggestions here, because I'm telling you now, we don't feel like you have got that great of a fucking talent pool to choose from.
I was struggling that much, bro. I was even contemplating including mans like Joe Grimondi. You know what I mean,
bro? This is what I'm saying. Me putting together my little list of options there, bro. I've struggled, and I know for a fact you're gonna be on the same shit as me. Like, because we don't want to be doing that shit where we're just putting names in for the sake of it.
Bro, the
You know
the
what I
best
mean?
way that I can say this, yeah, when I was doing the Man United team, putting my list together, yeah, like it was enjoyable. It wasn't enjoyable doing this Arsenal one because it's like, yeah, Henri, Bergkamp, Vieira, you know, and then from there it was like, yeah, he goes in there, and then it's like I might just put him in there for banter, you know what I mean? So, bro, that's what I was doing. I ain't gonna lie.
I
There's
hear it.
players in there, yeah, that they shouldn't even be there, but I was just having a wind up, man, because it was that boring. You know what I mean?
No, I hear it. I hear it. Because to be fair, like that's same for me. Like there might have been one or two options in a position or something, and I'm like, fuck it. I might just put so and so in for Bants. You know what I mean? Like it's
Trust me, bro.
same
Trust
kind
me.
of fucking thought process, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's like
trust me.
fuck, you know.
It was
It's
a struggle.
sticky, man. To be fair though, I will give him this. It's been more enjoyable than the one doing that we're gonna have to do for Liverpool. Cause that we're definitely gonna need Jonas in on that, bro. Cause I know we're gonna struggle there. Fucking hell,
Hey, man's like Mark Gonzalez in it.
bro.
Aquilani.
Fucking hell. Yo, we might have to extend Liverpool's one to the 70s just to make a team.
Out man like Andre Voronin in that. Yeah,
You get
Voronin,
me? Get Keegan in the squad and that.
David Ngog. Hey, you know what? Yeah, you know the funny thing about David Ngog, yeah, playing obviously Football Manager back in the day, yeah. David Ngog was hyped as the next Henri, yeah, and best
Yeah,
believe, yeah, I was at United, yeah, and obviously I used to sign him every season. I'm thinking, when is he gonna turn into Henri? Henri,
yeah.
the guy was shit. I had him, yeah. I was giving him like good like 5 or 10 games, yeah, and he'll bag like one goal, and I'm like, but he's labeled the next Henri.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, what we doing here? And I
Nah,
just thought, nah, I
trust
can't be doing this no more, man. And then when he turned up at Liverpool, yeah, boy, let's just say, man, was he even better than flipping Gyokeres? You know what I mean?
to
Embarrassing.
be to be fair, I could probably argue a case that it was like the about equal. You get me?
Mm, it's
You
crazy.
can't really say Gyokeres is better, but you can't really say he's worse neither.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, I feel like for fucking Liverpool one, we might have to have it where we got like 4 strikers up just to fill the numbers out because that's the only place I know they've got a few options.
I think the only player gets in their team probably you might say is Gerard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's fucking Gerrard and 4 strikers. We're just
And one of them's not Voronin, by the way. Right, let's go through some of these chats. Now my stream corrected itself, and as I missed Spurs goal 1-1, now looks like I'm back in the present. Jan, one second. Nah, Saka's shit, man. Saka's rubbish, man. 300 grand for that. Oh my god, Gav. Prestiani has Vinny as his wallpaper on his phone. What? Wait, stop making up this nonsense. Prestiani has Vinicius Jr. as his wallpaper. Yeah. If that's true, he's mocking him, but I can't believe that to be true anyway. Yeah, that's not true, man. Where's the proof? You know what? I think Liverpool winning today, yeah, I think that puts them. I think they might be a point behind United now.
what was he on? Should be on 65 now, I think, innit? I think it was on
Let me
62 last night.
let me check. So they are joint level on points. Obviously, United got the game in hand tomorrow, but yeah, you got Chelsea, United, and Liverpool all on 45. And you see Brentford, yeah, Brentford missed the chance yesterday. They got beat by Brighton, isn't it? 2-0.
Yeah.
They're on 40 points. Look at Bournemouth, they've come back up. They're on 38. So if Everton win tomorrow, yeah, against United, Everton can go joint 7th on 40 points. It's crazy. Yeah, name a player Gav, name a player who played for Chelsea, Roma, and Real Madrid.
When he said Roma, I thought Ashley Cole, innit? What?
Oh, no, it's not him, actually. It's not him. Chelsea, Roma, Real Madrid. I like these ones, you know, but they're... Chelsea, Roma, Real Madrid. Oh, no, it's not him. No, it's not him. What am I talking about? You know what I was going to say?
Go on.
One of my all-time bad boys, Antonio Cassano. But Cassano never played for...
Never went Roma,
Chelsea.
did he?
For Chelsea.
No, it's Cambiasso.
Cambiasso won at Chelsea. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Cambiasso wasn't at Roma either. He was at Real Madrid. And did he play in Italy, Cambiasso? Oh, in Milan he was at.
Yeah. It was in.
Oh, Rudiger. Yeah, Rudiger.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, this is what I'm saying. I instinctively go back in the day, me. These new ones will always have me there for weeks.
Yeah, Rudiger. It's definitely, it's Rudiger.
Especially if a man's still kicking ball now professionally. I'm there. I'm not even considering them.
I would have sent you proof if you had Discord. Boy, just give me a chance to think about it, man, and I would have got it. You know what I mean? I was thinking Cassano, because obviously Cassano played for both, and Cassano was an absolute bad boy. Him and Totti together in that Roma team, and they had that absolute clown that was nicking minutes, man. Del Vecchio, terrible player. He was terrible, man. Honestly, how he made professional football, I'll never know, you know. But then again, when I see what I see in this era of football, it's possible. You know what I mean?
No, but the fact that he was on a pitch back then, though, is crazy. Where
wow, he was poor, man. He was left-footed as well. You know, even more bad. They had Vincent Candela, Cafu, Emerson. I had a bad boy team. You know, Aldair, remember him?
Yeah.
They had a bad boy team, Roma, back then, man. Absolute bad boy team. But Cassano was, yeah, he was different, man. Again, when you think of players like Cassano, yeah, these guys weren't even looked at as, you know, the best players in the world. Yeah. Imagine a Cassano in this era of football right now, what he'd be doing. It's embarrassing. And then people want me to start rating some of these players. Impossible. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, I can't have no one really that's not from the era that we're from. Yeah, telling us that certain players are good or not. Like, it just can't happen.
Yeah.
There's been too many bad boys that weren't even considered bad boys. Yeah. I mean, look at Conor Gallagher doing pirouettes and losing the ball. You think Cassano's doing that? Please, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? No, like the thing that gets me is like, say for example, you could put like decent squad players from back them times into teams now, and they would be like Ballon d'Or contenders. Like, Nicky Butt right now in this era would be a Ballon d'Or contender.
Nicky Butt, you know, I'm telling you, bro. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but
no, bro, look at it like this. No, because look at it like this. My man could get forward and get you a goal, yeah, but my man defensively was sound. You know what I mean?
He was.
Yeah, and considering Rodri's just won a Ballon d'Or, don't tell me that Nicky Butt wouldn't be a standout considering the level the level of football when he was a strong squad option. Considering how the level is now, he'd stand out head and shoulders, bro.
The thing is, listen, Nicky Butt was a good player, but to start saying Ballon d'Or and that, I don't know, bro.
Nah, I'm not the biggest Nicky Butt fan. This is what I'm saying. Like, he was a quality squad player, nothing more. Never a first team player. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you, bro. Yeah, I think this is probably a bit of a fair shout. Yeah, if Nicky Butt was in this era, who would be better, Nicky Butt or Declan Rice? And that will tell you the standard. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I'm saying, though. People. I've heard people talking about fucking Declan Rice. All he needs to do is be in a team that's winning, and he'll be in contention for a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
If he was if Rice was at Barcelona, would he not be in contention for a Ballon d'Or?
Well, due to his PR, then probably yeah.
Exactly, because that's all it is. Yeah, because that's all it is, bro. Like it's a popularity contest, and if you're at Barca or Real, you're going to end up on that list somewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Fucking up. It's one of them, but I personally feel like if Nicky Butt was about now, like prime Nicky Butt come about now and was like a free agent, bro, every top team would be in for him.
Yeah,
every top team would be in for him, and that there tells you the level of the game.
Yeah,
there's not one top team that would say nah. Every top team would be thinking, yep, because he's going to massively improve us. And it's Nicky Butt, bro. You know what I mean?
I agree.
It's the man.
Guys, let us know what you think. Sorry, but one sec. Yeah. Guys, let us know what you think of the game, man. Obviously 1-1 half time. You know, I think if we're looking at the basis of the game, man, I think Arsenal probably just edged it. But again, man, conceding goals, man, and they seem to be conceding a lot of goals lately as well. So so much for this best defense, you know what I mean? But yeah, let us know, man. Arsenal and Pakistan cricket team probably drinking again. Says Eze will score a hat trick. Boy, don't know about that, man. Listen, he got a hat trick in the first game, man. But listen, that was the first game, man. Let's calm down with that one. Mamba's on. Yep. Mamba saying yes, the boys. Surprised you're happy, Mamba, to be fair, man. You know. But big up, man, for coming through. Guys, let us know what you think of the game as well. Let us know what you think. Make sure you smash the like button and make sure you sub to the channel as well. Gav, name a player who played for Juve, Manchester, and West Ham.
Manchester
Carlos Tevez. That's easy. Yeah, Carlos Tevez. Throw in Boca Juniors while you're at it as well, man. What a bad boy he was. Bro, bear me 1 minute, yeah?
Yeah.
1 minute. Guys, keep your questions and comments coming through as well. Back in 1 minute.
1 sec, guys, because I won't be able to read the comments from there because my eyesight's shit even with glasses. So give me a sec. I'm just putting it up on the other phone so I can see what you're saying, and I can try and respond to some of yours. Okay, now. All right, it's a myth. All right, telling me I've got to sign in to do it. You know what, guys? Gav will be back in no time, so I'm just gonna wind up the Arsenal fans a bit. But yo, I just seen the time. Everyone that's about to break fast. Hope you're having a blessed one still. Rate the dedication. Shout out to my boy Shim. I know you're locked in. I know you're about to just break your fast now. I can't do it. I woke up thinking food straight away today. Different. But yeah, Arsenal fans. I'm sorry to say, but the last 3 times I've jumped on stream with Gav whilst Usman have been playing, when I've popped a start, Usman have ended up dropping points. So I'm about to send my son to grab my dragon start now. So all I'm saying is don't be surprised if Xavi Simons scores or assists the winner for me. That's all I need now for the bet to come through. So, yo, Cole, you know the script. Thank you, son. Oh yeah. Make sure you're all liking the stream, guys. Make sure that you're all getting your subs in and sharing and all that. Get out the channel grow, innit? Obviously, lock in tomorrow. I've got a little something that I want to touch on tomorrow. Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, I don't think Arsenal is really able to call themselves a top 4 team anymore. Obviously, I'll elaborate on that tomorrow. I want to get Jonas's opinion because, to be fair, there's a bit of an argument to say that Liverpool have only just scraped into a top 4 shout. To be fair, but like I say, I'll elaborate more tomorrow. I don't want to have to repeat myself on it. But yeah. Like I say, obviously, you know me. I do a little bit of research to make sure that I've got something to back up my points. Don't shoot the messenger, guys. That's all I can say. But yeah, to be fair with the game, I'd say obviously Arsenal, like I've saying, Arsenal have been the better team, but all it takes is 1-2 mistakes and the game's done, innit? But obviously, just watching it, like the replays now from obviously Rice admitting it was his fault, put his hands up, and he's trying to rally the fans a bit. Obviously, he's took responsibility for it, and to be fair, he is the type of player that you can see him coming out in the second half with a point to prove after making that mistake, innit? He is the type of guy that's gonna want to try and rectify it. But I don't know. I don't know if Arsenal's got it in them. Like I say, every team's got to get the trophy at some point in it and get the experience, and that's how they get the experience. But to only have 2 players that I can think off the top of my head, and if you really want me to give you Gyokeres, find 3 players off the top of my head that have won a trophy anytime recent. I don't think you've got enough to get over the line, guys. But yeah, I did. I tried to check out comments, but my eyesight can't see from here, and that comment was just locked on the screen, innit? So
yeah, no problem, bro. No worries, man. As I said, big up to Emily Rose. Says tough questions. If you had to pick one, who would you choose, Bellingham or Bruno? You know what? Yeah, you know why I'm laughing, yeah, because this is actually a good question, yeah, and it's a hard question to answer because just for you guys, just to know, yeah, they're 2 of the most overrated players I've ever seen in football, yeah, and I'd argue that with anyone, you know, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably say Bruno Fernandes. I'd probably say Bruno because, as I said, man. Take away Jude Bellingham's light skin and his hairline. What have you got? Because that's the only reason why he's getting praised. You can't be praising him for his footballing ability. I'll argue that with anyone. So yeah, it's gonna have to be Bruno Fernandes, but that's a decision that I'm not picking comfortably, you know. But it's just 2 players, man, that are massively overrated, both beginning with B as well. But yeah, Bruno just nicks it, and not to mention, obviously, he is still at Man United as well. But yeah,
you know
horrible question, Emily. But big up yourself.
Just to add to it as well, though, like I do agree with what you're saying there. From a football perspective, begrudgingly, I probably would take Bruno. But you know what? I wasn't even contemplating it from a football perspective when I heard that question. All I thought was resale value, and Bellingham's younger, so I'd probably take Bellingham just to sell him.
I hear it. But you know what I'd say? Having Bruno in this team, yeah, is killing me, really, yeah, personally. But I think having Bellingham will be even worse because Bellingham has this sort of attitude, yeah, where he genuinely thinks he's that guy, and it's like I've never seen a player as average as him, have the kind of hype that he gets. That's the truth, man. And as Emily said, like, it's crazy that some people think Bellingham is better than Pedri. But the thing is, Emily, the people that think that are not really football fans. They're just fans of whatever who's got the best PR. Because if you've got a brain, no one will say that Bellingham's a better player than Pedri. He's not. Because Bellingham, as I said, is hyped up because of PR, and because the fact that he's English as well. It's the truth. And when I keep saying it's the sharp hairline and the light skin, like, people might laugh, but that you have to read between the lines on what's going there. Because if he had a complexion of Bukayo Saka, you think he's getting the hype that he's getting? He's not. He's not. Like, let's just call it what it is. And as I said, man, one of the biggest overrated players I've ever seen. And I'll stick with that because, I don't like Scott McTominay. I think McTominay's poor, But what's the difference between McTominay and Bellingham? They're both not top players. Both. I think McTominay's a bigger goal threat. McTominay's better in the air. Both got physicality. What's the difference between them, really? But it's crazy, man. But yeah, he's just one player that I just don't rate, man. And it'll be like that. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Just one set, bro.
Go on, bro. Go on. Mamba says we need to win, bro. No shit, Sherlock. Of course you need to win. Fitz will be back in a minute. Listen, man, you guys need to win, no doubt, man. But I think this game's got draw written all over it. I don't think Tottenham lose this game. The PR is so strong that I asked who was more talented, Pogba or Bellingham, and it said Bellingham. But again, this is the thing, What people need to realize, you see football now, football's not really about talent anymore. It's not. It's gone past that. Football is about, who has the best numbers, who has the best PR. Because the very fact that people mention Pogba and Bellingham in the same sentence will just tell you that football's finished. Because those two players are so far apart in terms of ability, it's not even funny. Like, Paul Pogba is a generational talent, in terms of what he can do on the pitch. He's got everything to his game, Pogba. He can pass, he can shoot, he can dribble. He's got strength, he's got a good change of pace. Like, he can create goals, he can score goals. Like, there's no weaknesses to this game. There's so many weaknesses to Jude Bellingham's game, it's not even funny. But what's happened with Jude Bellingham is that the fact that he's English, already he's going to be hyped up just because of that. And the fact that he's, as I said, he's light skinned as well. People might not think these things play a factor, but I'm telling you now, these things are a major factor as to why Bellingham's been hyped up. Because, as I said, man, because if you look at his ability nowhere matches the hype that he gets. It's the truth. And again, I know there's a lot of people that are starting to kind of clock onto now as well. But unfortunately, the majority of the people are brainwashed by others out there, by the media, to thinking that this guy's good. You know what I mean? The fact that he's found himself at Real Madrid, he hasn't found himself at Real Madrid because of ability. Like, I'd argue that of anyone. He's found himself there because of PR and the fact that he can sell shirts. That's it. Nothing to do with his ability. And as I said, the fact that people mention that Bellingham's more talented than Pogba, these people are not football fans. They're not, because you wouldn't have the cheek to go and say that. You know what I mean? But big up Emily anyway for the comment. Gav is not a fan of Scott, but he hates Bellingham more. But again, that's incorrect. Yeah, that's incorrect. I don't hate anyone. I just give you my honest opinion, and I give you my opinion from years of watching, from playing, and from coaching. So I give you my honest opinion, and I can read through the nonsense as well. When I'm saying I don't rate Bellingham, it's because, as I said, usually when there's a player that's favored in the media, it usually means that they ain't as good as what they're made out to be. A lot of the time. And Bellingham is one of them. he's one of them players that, like, the media are always going to try and put his name in the forefront, you know, and it's one of them things for me where you're never going to catch me rating players like that. It's just not going to happen because I've seen too many top players, you know. And it's not about me not rating Scott McTominay. Again, Scott McTominay for me is, you know, he has his strengths in terms of he's a good striker of the ball. You know, he gets into the box well, he scores goals. But in terms of him being a top player, he's just not that. And the fact that he was in the top 20 for the Ballon d'Or is a warning. It's a warning sign to everyone that football is just not, football's on its way down, and it has been for a little while. But to say I hate Benham more, I don't hate no one. But Benham's just a player that I just don't rate, man. He's just not that good. You know, he's just not that good. Right, guys, second half going to start anyway. Big up yourselves. Make sure you're smashing the likes. Make sure you're subbing to the channel if you're new in here. And make sure you you share the channel as well, guys. Big up yourselves. Let's see if Arsenal can get back into this because, boy, their season's on the line from here. Gav, name a player who played for Chelsea, Barca, and Everton. That's easy. No, it's not easy. You know what I was going to say? I was going to say Andre Gomez, but Andre Gomez didn't play for Chelsea.
Etu, bro.
Etu. Well done, bro. Yeah. I wouldn't say Andre Gomez, but Gomez wasn't at Barcelona. I wasn't at Chelsea.
But that's what I'm saying. When we take it back a little bit, I can get them quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Samuel Etu. Boy, second half, man. Second half back to start. Saka looking stressed. I ain't gonna lie. But let's see. Let's see what happens because, boy, Gyokeres, man. Boy.
Well,
60 million for that, you know. Go on.
The last 2 times we've been on stream and watched Arsenal play, when I popped the stout, they've ended up dropping points. So here we go, bro.
Boy, I was gonna say this as well, you know. It's funny, like ever since I've done an Arsenal watch along, man, they haven't won. I might keep this up in the end of the season.
What I'm saying, bro. We was live on stream when they went against Wolves as well. That's what I'm saying. Cheers, bro. Let's hope it continues.
Yeah, trust me. Oh man. I would give the proof of Prestiani having Vinny as his wallpaper through the Discord if you had one. Nah, bro, listen, Verbic, listen. I don't care what Prestiani's doing, I'll be honest, man. He'll get his comeuppance very soon.
Nah, but to be fair, he's kind of selling it to me in a sense. Like, even if you just set it up and you don't even check in on it, bro, just let the community run.
Oh, I know what he's doing, man. I know what he's doing. I'm just laughing. But listen, I've had enough of you Arsenal fans chatting, man. So I think the Discord might just send me through the roof, man. So at the moment, not at the moment, man, but we'll think about it in the future. Who do you think is better based on talent, Bellingham or Wilshere? Emily, the fact that you're even asking that question, yeah, is not good, man. You can't put Bellingham and Wilshere in the same sentence. Bellingham's nowhere near a talent of Wilshere. Nowhere near it, man. Like, if we're gonna compare Bellingham's talent, yeah, like let's compare players like Conor Gallagher and McTominay. That's more the level. Do you know what I mean? Like, but let's not do it. Let's not do the Wilshere thing, man. Wilshere was the only thing that let Wilshere down was his injuries. You know what I mean? But oi, unlucky. The only thing that let Wilshere down was his injuries, man. Just like a lot of players. But yeah, let's not put Wilshere and Bellingham in the same sentence, man. And that's where football's gone, man. That's where football's gone, where Bellingham's being talked up the way he is, and we're forgetting players like Wilshere. You know what I mean? Crazy. Boy, Arsenal cricket team, Pakistan cricket team loves these ones, man. Gav, name a player who played for Juve, PSG, and Bayern. Juve, PSG, and Bayern. Juve,
That's a
PSG,
good
and
one, you
Bayern.
know.
That is a good
That's a
one.
good one, you know.
Played Kola Mwani. Done well. That's gonna bug me, man. Juve, PSG, and Bayern. Gyokeres? Oh, fuck off! Ah, fucking hell, man. Hey, to be fair, great finish. To be fair, Gyokeres. Watch these lot come through now. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Watch these lot come through now.
To be fair, Ray's just passed the ball over to someone. Is like,
Oh, Kingsley, bro, Kingsley Coman. Yeah. Ah, to be fair, Gyokeres, man, great finish.
yeah, it was a
Great
decent
finish.
finish. A good,
Great finish.
yeah. I can't,
Get out of here, man. How can you concede right after half time like that? That's poor, man. That is so poor.
nah, but,
AI said Bellingham is compared to Zidane, and he also said he's an elite playmaker and leader. Yeah,
no. But AI isn't wrong. Bellingham is compared to Zidane by people that only know football through FIFA games.
there you go.
You get me? Because they're on the same overall or whatever the fuck. Anyone that's watched them play will tell you straight that's disrespectful. Yeah, but AI is a robot that just goes off gathering information that it sees on the internet. So it's gonna see people talking that shit and say he's compared to not if AI said he's correctly compared to Zinedine Zidane, then you've got a problem with AI, bro.
Yeah, but you know what, Emily, just for your benefit, yeah, and for some of the people in the chat as well that probably haven't heard this, yeah. But I had a friend, and I say I had a friend, yeah, because when he made this comparison, yeah, we had to stop speaking because I just couldn't take the nonsense that he was trying to spew to me, yeah. He actually told me that Bellingham had the potential to be better than Zidane. At least AI are saying he can be compared, which is nonsense anyway. But I have a friend that said to me, Bellingham's potential is to be better than Zidane. Yeah. And he told me with a straight face. So when I asked him the question, he said to me, because he took his number 5 shirt. That he literally told me that, yeah. Like you can actually compare that because he took his number 5 shirt, yeah. And this I'm trying to tell you, people are brainwashed to thinking that Bellingham now has the potential to be better than Zidane. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. Like,
That's
and
like saying Mason Mount has got the potential to be better than Eric Cantona because he wears a 7 shirt at United. Get the fuck out of here, fam.
Bro, it's ridiculous, man. These people are just delusional. I'm telling you. Delusional.
Now you know what it is? It is a media pushed agenda, and it's simply just to make people feel like this era is the best era of football ever, and it's continued to evolve. If people realize that, you know what, around 2010 the game started dropping off, and now it's probably at the lowest it's been for a long time. Cause like even back in the 70s, you had people like George Best, Dennis Law, and that like watching them and watching clips and old footage of them, like you can tell these man was head and shoulders above anything else at the time. You know what I mean? So it's like these man could potentially. There's an argument that these man might have done well, considering the pitches they were playing on and that they might have done well in the 90s and shit. But these players right now, there's not one single player on that pitch there that would get onto a first team anywhere in the 90s. Any Premier League team.
Agree, bro. Oh, they've stretched now, boy. What's going on there?
Know what's pissing me off, yeah? Every time I see Tottenham getting into an attacking position, I know you saw it about 20 seconds ago and didn't react. So there's nothing there for me, you get me?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm sweating, man, because I feel like there's a draw in this game, yeah. But what's this? The camera is a bit scuffed in the vertical chat, by the way. Yeah, listen, man, we spoke about that earlier. I think if you can't view us on these, if you're doing it through your phone, then again, there's something up with the viewing, man. So I don't know what's going on
But
there.
to get around it though, you see, like if you make it the screen where it's like where you can see the chat and subscribe and all that, click on the logo for the channel, go on to live, and it's the second one down because it's got two that are playing at the same time. One, the top one is the camera, the mobile one which you've got now. If you go on the one below that, then it's perfect the way that the cameras are in it. But like I say, we're trying to work this shit out, like, but you just gotta bear with us. But in the meantime, like I say, if you go back out and go through that one, then yeah, man, the cameras work fine.
Bro, sorry, just put this down on your notepad as well, bro.
Oh,
get that notepad out.
Cool. Pass me over the pencil over there, please.
Put it down on notepad, bro.
Go
because it's quite obvious that these lot just don't learn. You know what I mean?
Who was it?
Who do you think? It's on the screen.
It's got to be Verbit. Oh, Lumi. Fucking hell, she's back. Go on. Everyone, Lumi's page.
Right. I'll leave it on there, bro. Like, go on. Yes.
Best team in the world.
No, I disallowed it for a push. No. Oh, did he dive? Oh, come on, man. To be fair, yeah, I think this won't get overturned, man. Let me see this. Oh, fuck off, Gabriel, man. This guy's a cheat, you know. Let me see. Yeah, to be fair, nah. You know what? Let's be honest, man. Yeah, he pushed him in the back. Let's move on.
But was it strong enough for him to actually go down the way he did? Because he did look like he was diving into a
whether it was or not, yeah, whether it was or not, they're not going to give it because you just know how these things go, innit? Yeah, disallowed. I'm
but
sorry,
all I'm gonna say, yeah, if your big old top centre back in the world with one hand can that lightly get just dashed to the ground, I don't want to hear any of this best centre back in the world talk.
I don't think Sol Campbell would be going out like that. To be fair,
Yeah, like I don't even think Martin Keown would have gone down like that. This is what I'm saying. 90s era, different sauce.
I can see Tottenham scoring again, though. You know,
Yeah, that just proves that they're up for it. And that again, look at the finish. Mwani's not having a bad game at all.
To be fair, he looks a threat. To be fair, he does look a threat. The thing is, when you concede so early at half time, man, it's annoying.
No, I hear it, but you can also light a fire. And now Arsenal have got a fucking. Do they stick or twist in it? Do you try go forward and get another one, or just do you sit back and hope that you can catch them on a counter, maybe?
Yeah.
But they run the risk of sitting back and letting Tottenham come at them. I don't know. Do you do that for what? Fucking 35 minutes plus probably 10 minutes of fucking stoppage time.
I mean, it's still a long way to go, isn't it? But they're putting Mosquera on. I reckon they're gonna go free at the back. I reckon they're taking off Eze or Trossard.
So they're going defensive then, innit?
Yeah, but you know what happens when they go defensive? It invites pressure. So
that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to invite pressure with Mwani having the game that he's having. He's hit the back of the net twice.
Yeah.
Why invite pressure?
And the funny thing as well, yeah, he's produced like two very similar finishes. Yeah, Luis Diaz, Verbic. Yeah, he did. Luis Diaz, that is. It is
What?
Luis Diaz. So Liverpool, Porto, and Bayern. Luis Diaz. Declan Rice is through. Good defending. Good defending.
I was watching Saka
yeah,
get pulled up.
Tottenham got to commit more players now. That's the problem.
That's the thing. Like, obviously, when you sit back and then you're inviting the pressure, obviously it does. From a Tottenham perspective, you've got to be careful of that counter attack in it. But
Who's coming off? Let me see. I bet it's Eze or Trossard. I bet you. He's very predictable what he does. No, you're in Timber.
oh,
So who's going right back then?
reckon
Timber's going
Timber's
off.
picked up a knock.
That's surprising. No, he just come off. Maybe they're saying he looks a bit tired. That surprised me, to be fair. I didn't think it would be Timber. Mosquito at right back then.
No, but he doesn't look overly tired.
I know, but go on, Xavi Simons. Go on. Yeah, name a player who played for Sevilla and Liverpool, but is the best player at his current club. I was gonna say Alberto Moreno, the left back, but I don't think it's him. Sevilla and Liverpool. Well, no, it must be Moreno because Moreno's the only Sevilla player that played for Liverpool. Must be Alberto Moreno. Yeah. Don't know, boy. Best player of all time at his club since 2016. Who's that?
Of all time since 2016. That's crazy. Just saved the last 10 years. Why say all time?
Oh, Iago Aspas. Yeah. But Iago Aspas plays for Celta Vigo. He's not at Sevilla, is he not? I swear Aspas is still at Celta Vigo.
No, he's probably saying that he's Celta Vigo's best player of the best last 10 years, isn't it?
Oh, okay. To be fair, he was a decent player though. Yeah, Aspas, to be fair. Solanke's coming on.
What, for Muwani?
I don't know. I reckon they might go. What's Spence doing, man? What are you doing? Oh, for fuck's. What's he doing, man? Just play the ball. Yeah, don't do that, man. You're down 2-1 and you're trying to do that in that area of the pitch. Just play the ball. Real ones know about Solanke Scorpio.
Yeah, happened a week ago. What do you mean what real ones know about? The fuck?
let's just say it was good improvisation. Is he gonna do that again? Because he's not.
Yo, the only person I've ever seen do a scorpion kick that meant it was the goalkeeper.
Oh, what, for Colombia?
Yeah. He was the only guy that ever actually meant it. Everyone else, like knew before he jumped that that's what he's gonna do. Yeah. Everybody else, they've just had to improvise.
The thing as well, you can tell that goalkeeper, the Colombian goalkeeper, you can tell he practices that as well.
Yeah, yo, he's done it in a few games. If you search that keeper's name and scorpion kick,
3-1, lucky.
Fuck's sake,
lucky. Eze's got 2. Lucky.
Cricket fan, where you at about this hat trick talk now, man? I know
you know what? Yeah, this you see this Arsenal team, yeah, they are quite fluky. You know that. Actually, no, they're very fluky. Who said Eze's gonna get a hat trick?
Cricket fan won it.
Rigged, Football's rigged. Football's rigged, man. I'm telling you. Football's rigged, man.
No, to be fair, football's always been rigged to an extent, but this is Tottenham about to get relegated.
Let me see it. Let me see this. Let me see this. Oh, that is fucking pathetic. Do you know what is it? It's a poor goal to concede.
Now, but here's the question though. Here's the question though. Yeah, it was a poor goal to concede, but would that have been conceded if Romero was on the pitch?
Well, the thing is, Dragusin, yeah, he gets sucked in by Gyokeres, and then when you're getting sucked in like that, yeah, you have to really win the ball.
Yep. Yeah. But it just like rebounds off his heel and straight into Eze's path.
Yeah, bro. You see goals like that, yeah, you just can't rate it, but it is what it is, man.
To be fair,
look at the faces, bro. Notepad again. We are the champs, bro. Can you?
Who is that? Oh, same page, yeah. Don't even have to leave the page.
You see what they're doing? You see what they're doing? Boy, imagine Tottenham get a draw, yeah. they're not better just deactivate. Fritz, Verbic calling you out. He's calling you out.
One sec, I'm gonna have to zoom in.
This team, yeah, are fluke. But listen, you know, man, you know what
I
mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Where? Oh, you're talking about where's Xavi? To be fair, my bet was for a draw. I put on 2 bets in it. One was a draw, and one was for Tottenham to win. Both of them was Xavi Simons to score or assist. And you're acting like there's still not 30 minutes plus stoppage time, and I'm drinking a stout. I'm telling you now, this still gonna happen, man. But yeah, Verbic, I'm not even putting that in the pad because obviously, like, shit, I'll wait until the end of the game and just we'll see there in it. But I'll be humble and say, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I think anyone that's watched Tottenham like over the last say 10, 15 games would say if there's gonna be a threat, it's gonna come from Xavi Simons, really, innit? But obviously, fucking earlier in the season, it was that Kudus in it. Like Kudus was the main threat for them. But with my man out, fucking Simons has been the only guy that's give anything of a real glimmer of someone that's really out there to create. But if you don't do it, you don't do it, innit? Is what it is. Like I say, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not a Tottenham fan. Fuck these man. But end of the day, shit. Like I say, I'm here because shit. I talk a lot of shit to Arsenal fans in the comments, and obviously these moments, I know you man want to talk shit to us because. So I'm here in the flesh for you to come at in it. But same way, when it doesn't go your way, you man better not sign out.
Boy, listen, as I said, man, you got Gyokeres looking like Jurgen Klinsmann up there today. You know what I mean? But how long is it going to last for? That's what I'm going to say. And the thing is, yeah, they've got Chelsea next game. So let's see in it. Let's see. Obviously, City now have to respond and beat Leeds, but City have got to play Arsenal still. And as I said, that's going to be the game where we're going to see what's really going on with Arsenal.
Yeah.
You know?
But the thing is, though, now this will put it back on, like, the ball's in City's court now, you know what I mean? But in this kind of back and forth, like, who can stand the heat longer?
Yeah.
That there's more players in City's squad that have been there, done that. It's not even a close call to see, like, which one do you think can stand the heat longer. It's clearly going to be City. You know what I mean? It's just a case of as City's like new signings clicked in quick enough to fix the clear issues that they started the season with. To be fair, Gay since coming looks like he's gonna be a quality signing for them for years to come.
Gray, he looks like he's been there all season. That's how good he's been.
Yeah, bro. Like it's hard to argue that they're not on the right path. So, and obviously you look at like the other signings they brought in, like Semenyo, and bro, like I say, they had a few issues and they've brought guys in, and I'm yet to see a reason to doubt what they've brought in. Like they brought in quality in the summer and in January. Like I say,
bro. Here we go. Here we go. Gyokeres has got a 9 GA in last 15 games, and you see what it is now. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, you see when people add in GA for a striker like Gyokeres who doesn't get assists really. Yeah, you're trying to make his numbers look a lot better. Stop lying, yeah, and give us the goals he's got in 15 games rather than adding GA. To guarantee you, he's probably got like 4 or 5 goals, and then all of a sudden the GA is not looking too good. This is what people do now, yeah. They add in GA to make the stats look a lot better. You can't fool me, man. We're too switched on out here. We are too switched on. The thing is, because it's 3-1 now, the contest is kind of dead now. Richarlison, boy. Richarlison could be onto something. Bro, I'm not putting it past it, yeah? Because, like, don't put it past it, a draw. Tottenham get 2 more goals.
we've seen them get two fairly quick fire ones against City.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
But yeah,
I reckon, yeah, if Tottenham get a second goal, you know, I think these last 10 minutes of the game could be interesting.
yeah, cause I feel like if Tottenham get a second there now, yeah, that's where the pressure's really on for Arsenal, and I think that's where, like, and Tottenham knowing that the pressure's on, they're gonna go hard. You get me? The only chance Arsenal's got at that point is to try to dead the game on a quick counter, or just try and do what City did yesterday and hope for the best, see it out, hope that your defensive quality will see you through.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. Red Devil, you must be so miserable hating us because all we do is W.
So this season, Victor Gyokeres has only scored 8 goals.
Yeah. But then people want to add in GA.
Yeah,
but
to try and
Verbic
gas
reckons
it
he's
up.
got 9 GA and it's actually 7 goals and 2 assists. For someone that costs 60 million is poor.
But that's probably overall competitions and throwing in Carabao Cup matches against fucking Salford City and Exeter and shit. Like, you know what I mean? These kind of level squads. Like, I know for a fact there's no City fan out there that's boasting Haaland's fucking goals that he scored against fucking Exeter. You know what I mean? Like, it's not happening. It's not happening. Arsenal fans, like I say, for the joke, considering how shit the start of his season was, that's why they're trying to say, like, in 15 games, the last 15 games, all right, let's not discount the other fucking 20 that he's played and scored 2 in. You know what I mean?
What am I seeing here, bro? Season 2, Gyokeres will be scary.
That's going in the fucking pad. I don't care that.
What the fuck is this?
Season 2, Gyokeres.
Seriously. Season 2. How about season 1? You know what I mean? Oh, the question is though, yeah, if Tottenham had the majority of their players available, you know, could it be a different game?
Oh, definitely. To be fair, it would have been a different season for them. Like, they've been very unlucky this season, and now like they will be looking at a serious fucking relegation battle now.
Yeah.
But fucking hell. To be fair, it I'm not asked if they do get relegated. Like, I feel like if they do get relegated, that's where we should be looking at it. Like, well, Lissandro does get injured quite often. Maybe if we are going to bring in a left-footed centre back, Van der Ven's there and getting relegated.
Bro, listen, if we got Van der Ven, yeah, put us in a title race now.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Just think, a team like Tottenham get relegated. We've seen it. Remember what happened with Leeds, and we ended up getting Alan Smith for next to nothing.
Yeah,
bro.
I think Van der Ven. I don't know if Van der Ven stays in this country though. You know, he should be going to Barcelona. He's got Barcelona.
I was about to say, I see him in a Barcelona shirt next. Well, to be fair though, it all depends. If he likes being in England, then fucking it's not. I won't rule it out and just go into a bigger club.
Boy, you know what though, man? Eze's got something against Tottenham, boy. He's got 5 goals in 2 games against them.
No, but it's sod's law, innit? Obviously, he was meant to be going there at one point. It's sod's law, innit? He's gonna make him pay for it.
Guys, 20 minutes left for the game. 3-1 Arsenal. They're going to be chatting, you know, as usual. But listen, when you give it, you got to take it. That's what I would say.
And to be fair, I'll reiterate my point from fucking December. It's still fucking like you've got a long way to go. You get me? There's 11 games left. That's 33 points left in this season, and you're talking about 5 points clear, and you've got to play City at home. Let's be real. Even if you can just scrape a point there, you've got a long way to go with the other 10 games, the other 30 points. Considering I was hearing man tell me that fucking the boys were just tired. There's been a lot of fixtures, bro. You played Brentford and Wigan before fucking Wolves, and I'm hearing boys were tired. You get me? What happens when you've got to play Everton, then a Champions League game, and then City in the League Cup final? Madness.
Oh, what is that all in a row? Yeah,
bro. It goes Champions League, Everton, Champions League, fucking League Cup final.
And the Everton game, that's at home, isn't it?
It's at Everton, isn't it? I think.
No. It's at Emirates, yeah, because they beat Everton 1-0. Remember with that corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the early goal that they conceded, man, after half times kind of killed him.
Yeah.
It's poor. You can't be conceding as early as that, man. But
like for as poor as Tottenham have been, and considering the scoreline is what it is, Arsenal haven't really like dominated. You know what I mean? Like it's not seemed like it's a 3-1 type of game.
Yeah, no, I think they've been the better team, but again, there's a lot of factors you can throw into it. But at the end of the day, man, they're winning the game, and that's all they care about, it to keep their league hunt up, innit? Y'all ignored my comment. What comment's that? Gyokeres has got one goal and 1 assist in the Carabao Cup, and it was against Chelsea. Fitz.
Okay. All right. So what? He's got 6 goals and 1 assist then in the last 15 games.
Bro, I'll be honest, yeah. I don't care what he's got, yeah. Lumi told us he's going to get 25 league goals. You know what I mean?
But this is what I'm saying, though. Like, man saying, oh, he's got 9 GA in the last 15, and it breaks down as 7 and 2, but one of each of those is in a League Cup where you're not really going to count them anyway. Obviously, don't know how many's in the FA Cup either, but benefit of the doubt, let's just pretend that they're all going to be in the league or Champions League. Bro, 6 goals and 1 assist in 15 games for a striker that you've just spent how much for? I'm not boasting about that, bro. Not when, like I say, first season in the league. Okay, it can be difficult. We discussed this the other week. Andy Cole's first season in the league, my man, fucking 47 goals and assists just in the league. 34 goals, 13 assists.
How many pens?
Huh?
How many pens?
Not one.
Madness.
Not a single one.
Bro, let me stop you there, yeah, as well. And this is what I mentioned this years ago, yeah. You remember when Anthony Martial, yeah, when he got, I believe he got 17 league goals. I think it might have been the COVID season when he was just on a madness, yeah. And if you remember, I think he got 17 league goals, and I think he finished, I want to say he finished 3rd or 4th, yeah, in the goal scoring charts, yeah. Now he finished, I believe, four or 5 goals off of the top goal scorer. I can't remember who it was, yeah. Again, if you go and check it, you'll see, yeah. But that was the season when Man United had about 15 penalties that or something like that, yeah. That obviously Bruno Fernandes took the majority of. Yeah. Now, if Martial was the penalty taker, he wins Golden Boot.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And as I'm trying to tell you, yeah, the perception that Martial has got, yeah, is an absolute joke, because the media have a big part to play in this, yeah. And if Martial was the penalty taker, he wins Golden Boot. None of the media can chat to him.
Yeah, 100%.
You see what I mean? And again, you see, this is why I don't really rate Bruno Fernandes, yeah, because Bruno Fernandes, he needs numbers to keep himself relevant, you know, because really and truly, if he cared about, you know, the perception of other players in the sense of, you know, let's try and get them in the limelight, you know, meant to be a team player, yeah, he would have at least given Martial a couple of the penalties. But again, Bruno Fernandes' whole game is, yeah, if he gets a goal, it kind of saves people criticizing him, because people look at stats and say, oh, Bruno scored. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what people don't really want to talk about, you know. But Martial would have won Golden Boot because Man United had loads of penalties in that season. So
that's what I'm saying. No, like fucking with Bruno, like I will concede the fact that this guy does do numbers, but I've always said he gets numbers at detriment of the rest of the team.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not a case of like, if he was doing it at the benefit of United, like we'd be winning shit. And I don't want to hear people say, we'd have got relegated last year if it weren't for his goals. No, we wouldn't. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, we fucking wouldn't. We would have got goals from elsewhere, because not everything would have been going straight through that prick.
There you go.
It is what it is, innit? Like obviously certain people you're never gonna be able to get the point across to them, because their argument's not based on logic to begin with. Because it doesn't take
the argument isn't based on really anything that you can kind of go back and forth with, because all they're gonna keep saying is look at his numbers. When someone keeps saying you about the numbers, it's like there's no point even going into it, because they're never gonna see it your way, because it's easy to point to something that is just obvious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when people say, "Oh, what are we gonna do if when people say what we're gonna do if Bruno leaves about his numbers," it's like, would you have thought that when Van Nistelrooy was there? Because go and have a look at how many goals Van Nistelrooy scored, and have a look at how many league titles we won. You would have thought, with the amount of goals that Van Nistelrooy scored, we were winning league titles every season.
Yeah.
It wasn't happening, you know what I mean? And again, Van Nistelrooy goes, Ronaldo comes through, and the rest is history. So this is how football works. You know what I mean? You don't just keep someone that's hogging the numbers and think that, oh, how are we gonna get goals in the team? We've got players in our team, 5 or 6 that can score goals. You know, and you'd much rather have those guys scoring, or sharing the goals rather than have one player dominating stats for the betterment of him.
100%, 100%. And like, yo, just so you know, I've just pulled that up whilst we was talking there, yeah. So, and Martial had 17 goals that season, in the 1920 season.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, Vardy was the top goal scorer with 23. So he was.
And how many penalties did Vardy score?
I can't see from here, but I'll check that now. One sec. But fucking, even with the penalties, fuck that, because the argument's still strong. Like, my man only needed 6 goals, yeah? You know how many penalties United got that season?
Bro, I told you. I think they got double figures.
Yeah. You ready for the number? 14. It was a record high for the number of penalties awarded to a team in the Premier League season.
And again, and the reason I know this, is because I remember speaking about this at the time before I even was active like I am now on my channel, Martial took 1 penalty in that season. And you know where that penalty was?
Go on.
It was in the Champions League.
Okay. Well, let's put it this way. If he'd have scored just every other penalty, just half of those 14 penalties, he'd have been the top goal scorer.
There you go. It's
fucking mad, innit?
Bro, but this is the kind of chat that people don't want to have, man, because the amount of times throughout the years I used to hear people say Martial's shit, Martial's lazy, he's got a bad attitude. And again, this is coming from people, that really and truly have no interest in the game or don't really know what they're talking about. And they're getting their opinions of others. That's the problem. When you're getting your opinion of other people, it's like, you can easily get embarrassed because you start asking them certain questions and these guys don't know. You see what I mean? And the thing is, Martial and his attitude is nonsense, is only coming from because the way these people see football. Because he's not running around like a madman, automatically they think he's got a bad attitude. It's just nonsense, you know what I mean? But again, that season he should have won the Golden Boot if Bruno Fernandes, wasn't so selfish really and let him take some of the penalties.
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, bro, 14 penalties in a league season is fucking insane.
It's unheard of, isn't it?
Even if
lucky.
Tottenham.
Nah, David Raya cleared it off the line. Richarlison is unlucky.
This is about the time that they need to do it if they're gonna.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It was key. He cleared it off the line. Let me see this. Yeah.
Now we're gonna get the best keeper in the world comments in the chat.
Yeah. Come on, man. You know that, innit? But you know what done it? Yeah, it was a spin on the ball.
Yeah.
If there was no spin, it goes in. But
and before them comments come in, he's not the best keeper in the world for that. Fucking hell.
No, bro. Listen, let them say he's the best keeper in the world because
no. If that ball was going at any kind of speed, it was in. You get me? Like you're saying there, the spin slowed it so much down. He had time to get there.
Yeah. Five minutes left, boy. 3 points for Arsenal. Back to 5 points.
Maybe I've got to pop the start at the first half and not the second half. Got to work out how it works, bro.
Bro, don't worry about that, man. Just keep the stout for the end of the season because it will be coming out. I promise you. It will
Oh,
be coming
bro, trust me, trust me. End of the season stream, I'm gonna have a few on deck. I'm just sat waiting, chilled.
out. These guys are all they're all performers. These Arsenal players, they're all going out to Raya. Like you'd have thought they won the Champions League final, like hugging him and all that rubbish. It's one game, man. It's one game against a team that's decimated with injuries, and they're all patting him on the back and high fiving. You would have thought they won the league already, bro. 5 points is nothing when you still got to play City. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Everyone ran in for a group hug. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I'm telling you. The thing is, if they didn't need to play City, yeah, then it'll be like, okay, I see the hype, yeah, but they've still got to play City, and it's 5 points. They got Chelsea next game. I know Fofana got sent off as well, but they got Chelsea next game, so we'll see, innit? What are they waiting for?
Yeah, like I say, you Arsenal fans have your moment. Just make sure you lock in tomorrow for I've got something for you. Like I say, use man can't even call yourselves a top 4 team to me anymore.
Just keep them glasses on, bro. Yeah, listen, Mamba, don't worry, man. Keep it coming. At the end of the season, boy, I've told you guys this already. I told you. All the banter, yeah, we're used to it.
Like I say, the notepad holds everything, bro. Tomorrow, make sure you're here for when the notepad comes out.
City got to play us. City got to play us. What do you mean? How many league titles you guys won then? Saka's injured. Saka's got an injury. What's happened there? Why Saka's called him for the bench? Saka's in trouble, boy. Hey, his World Cup could be over. He don't look good. Let me see this. Ooh. Let me see. I think it might be his ankle.
So Xavi Simmons did score eventually.
Boy, he might he might not be leaving with points here, but he's leaving with a body. Oh, Saka looks hurt, you know.
Yeah,
nah. 100 grand a week for that.
Yo, to be fair, he could have snapped his fucking leg there. His whole body came on his calf, didn't it?
Yeah. I want to know what
falling forward onto it.
Because they reckon it might be his shin, but
but that's what I'm saying. No, he if it replays it again, he come from he's hit his calf in it, like the back of his leg. Yeah. But with that much force, that could have snapped his leg. And if it's looking like it's his shin that's a problem, like that we remember the Henrik Larsson one,
yeah,
where the bone was sticking out the front of his leg. That was from impact from the back, bro. Yeah, that could be similar like that.
To be fair, he looks alright now, though. He's walking off the pitch now.
Yeah. He's definitely not snapped it. He's not crying. Saka would be crying. He doesn't look like a guy that could hold an injury like a snap leg. Oh yeah, he's on his feet. Yeah. He's lucky though. Now, and to be fair, fucking no one wants to see a harsh injury like that. Like I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it
Yeah.
was just a fucking like a bit of a wump.
I mean, yeah, of course you don't wish injury on anyone, but he looked like he was about to. He looked upset, to be fair, but yeah, he's probably just like a little knock.
Yeah, and they're just taking no risks with it. Obviously, on that kind of wage, you wouldn't, would you?
Yeah. Boy, for 3 points from Arsenal, 5 points clear. Listen, let's just wait, but you never know. Xavi Simon's free kick, if this goes in, it could be panic stations. Yeah, but listen, man, they've got the win. You know what I mean? So on to the next one, innit? Chelsea next game.
Yeah, like I say, I'll hold my hands up and say I did actually think, obviously, new manager bounce and all that. Just thought might be something there for Tottenham today, but
Yeah,
obviously this I've never said that this was going to be the big test for them. You know what I mean? Like especially Tottenham's injury problems. Nah,
yeah,
it never really looked like a massive thing. Like let's be real, if they'd have kept Frank there, this game it would have been a write off. We'd have known that it's easy 3 points, or it should be at least. The only hope would be the fact of it's a derby. Maybe Tottenham just turn up with more about them today, but
yeah.
it,
True.
it's pretty much just a new manager bounce in it. But like I said,
Gyokeres man the match, boy. Okay.
but like I say, man, they've got fucking they've got Brighton after Chelsea, innit?
Yeah, and the Brighton game is away, and that won't be easy.
And they've just done Brentford at home. You get me? So,
bro, listen, there's a long way to go, man. I'm telling you now, Arsenal, look, they've won a North London derby. That's the main thing for them. But they've got Chelsea, yeah. So again, Leeds away ain't easy, man, yeah. But neither is Chelsea at home. Because if you remember right, man, you guys drew away to them 10 men, and the cup game, you beat them 1-0, but really and truly, it was a 0-0 game because that goal come from, Chelsea having to commit everyone forward. Wishful thinking again, Fitz. Oh, man.
Yo, is what it is. Is what it is.
We always beat Chelsea. Bro, put that in a notepad, yeah?
Who was that?
Put that in a notepad. Yeah,
Who was it?
You always beat Chelsea.
Again,
Yeah. Probably do another watch along for that one, to be fair, as well.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah, man, 100%.
But you know what, though? I will say, this derby, this has got to feel like to Arsenal fans, like
4-1. Gyokeres got 2. Oh my lord! You know what? Yeah, you see football. Yeah, football's rigged. Football's rigged.
No, but this is what I'm saying, bro. This I was literally halfway through the comment. This has got to feel like us. No, bro, this has got to feel like us beating fucking City in like 2000, 2001. Like you know what I mean? When they're getting relegated that season or in a relegation battle and shit. What does that win mean to us? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's not like fucking Tottenham are anywhere close to a fucking a top 4 or even a European place. Nowhere close. So it's like this has got to feel like there's not really an edge to this derby.
Bro, you know what? Yeah, you know the funny thing is, and this is why I enjoy doing this, yeah, because you see what happens now, yeah. You've got Victor Gyokeres, yeah, that has been pretty much poor the whole season, yeah, and then he gets 2 goals against their rivals, yeah, and all of a sudden it's a successful hate watch. It's keep on crying, Gav. As you've seen, yeah, I've been laughing throughout the whole stream. But this is what they do, yeah. It's when it's going good, and again, I can take the heat because I show up regardless, yeah. But this is what people do. When it's all going good, You know, it's cuss this, cuss that. It's trying to mock. And as I said, I can take it on the chin, man. But listen, Gyokeres has got 2 goals. And to be fair, he's actually had a decent game, to be fair. Yeah. But next week, you know, if he draws a blank against Chelsea, then what? Are we gonna be back to square one? He's got 8 goals in his last 12 appearances, Gyokeres.
But
And it's looking all rosy, you know what I mean? It's what these people do.
Like I say, bro, despite his GA over the last 15 games, this is the first game where I can actually say he's had a good game. But as I've said on other things relating to this in a similar way, look at the competition, look at the level that is up against here. You know what I mean? It's Tottenham. They're struggling. Tottenham haven't ever been a real fucking threat to anyone. You know what I mean? But they're struggling right now. So
Archie Gray's struggling as well, boy. He's getting rinsed out there.
And obviously, like I say, it's Arsenal beating a shit Tottenham that's struggling, full of injuries this season in this era. It's the weakest possible fucking victory that you could have. I don't care. Call it hating. Fuck it. You know what? Bear in mind, there's not really much for me to hate on. We'll get into it tomorrow, though.
Bro, listen. As I said, man, I enjoy this because, as I said, these guys are very predictable. It's like, look. You know, let me just go through the comments, yeah, because. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah?
Give him the moment. Get all the hate ones, all the nasty ones.
Guys, keep your questions and comments coming through. Listen, Arsenal fans, if you want to get carried away, who am I to say don't get carried away? Yeah, because listen, we will be having the last laugh at the end of the season. I promise you. Yeah. Now, Lumi says, "Are Tottenham in trouble, Gav?" Yeah, they are. They're in massive trouble. We all know that. Yeah. I told you, bro, keep them glasses on. Told you about Gyokeres. Yeah, you told us that he'll get 25 league goals. He's not getting that. Yeah? My striker. One
sec. That's got to go in the pad. One sec.
My striker. Guys, game over. Full time, 4-1. 4-1. I mean, listen. You have to say on the balance of the game, Arsenal deserve that, you know. But let's just see if these guys have learned, and I don't think they have.
Nah.
So I told you about Gyokeres, my striker. So when he doesn't score against Chelsea next week, yeah, are we gonna be back to square one? That's all I want to know. That is all I want to know.
What I want to know is, will he still be your striker if you end up losing this league on goal difference by the end?
Well, who knows?
Because Mamba, I'm just readjusting the spectacles so I can read your comments better, bro. Don't worry, I'll keep them on just for you.
Nah, Saka just resting. Yeah. Boy, he's resting, man. He's resting on 300k a week, stealing from your club. That's what he's doing. You know what I mean? You're damn right, he's resting. Bro, listen, all I would say, yeah, is just let them take in this weekend. I promise you. Because when Man City go ahead of them, yeah, and they will, I promise you, yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Because it's all cheering now against Wolves. There was crying. Remember, yeah? There was crying against Wolves. They're cheering now.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like, fucking, these men can get gassed, yeah, 5 points. Okay, cool. But just think, like, considering beginning of January, you thought Wolves was an easy 3 points. You thought we were an easy 3 points. Yous man should be in double figures clear. Yeah? Do not think that yous can't drop points over the next 11 games. Use man have been heartbroken how many times now? Just ease up, enjoy this, yeah. But
This is what
just take it with a pinch of salt. You know what I mean? You don't have to jump the gun and say, look, 4-1 against Tottenham, we're winning a quadruple. Like that's not what that means.
bro. This is sorry, yeah. This is the fakest team I've seen. This team are fake. I'm telling you. Look at what they're doing in front of their fans. They're
running
like,
doing the
milking it, bro. It's fake. This team is fake. I can't understand, man. This fake team, man. It's just ridiculous. It's fake, bro. It's 5 points, by the way. It's 5 points. Yeah. City has still got to play you, so let's just see what happens. This team is fake, man. I'm telling you. All the running over, the chair. Come on, man. You'd have thought they won the league already.
bro. But to be fair, it's stuff like that's why they won't actually do it. Like when your players are doing that with 11 games to go.
Poor.
Yeah, man. Like, like they're too comfortable.
Sorry.
Go on, what you seeing there?
Yep, we've won it. Oh man.
You know what, Verbic? I'm gonna salute you just for the fact that you consistently stay on this quadruple talk, and you will get it the hardest when it all comes crashing.
Right,
You and Mamba, I swear down, you and Mamba, bro, you're getting all the smoke. That's all I can say.
Haha, these men are rattled, you know. This is what he's saying. Boy,
Bro,
I don't know how we can be rattled here when we're smiling. I've never heard that one.
Look at my face, bro. One sec. Let me take the spectacles off. Look at my eyes. Do I look rattled, bro? Come on now. Come on, bro.
Listen, let me see let me see Arsenal's next fixtures. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one sec. I can grab them. I've got them written down somewhere. You got them?
Yeah. I've got it. 1 second. Right, so let's go through Arsenal's next fixtures. Yeah, so they've got Chelsea on. Wait, let me see when. Right, so bro, again, City are playing before Arsenal again. So if City beat Leeds away 5:30, which again won't be an easy game. Yeah, it's back to 2 points before they play Chelsea. So again, let's just relax. Yeah. Then after that, they've got City have got Nottingham Forest at home. So, and Arsenal have got Brighton away, yeah? So, bro, check this out. Yeah? If City beat Leeds, it's back to 2 points. If Arsenal drop points against Chelsea, let's say they get a draw, that's 3 points. And in the next game, they're both level on points. Yeah. So my thing to you is now, yeah, these lot are getting excited, yeah? If Arsenal drop points to Chelsea and draw the game and City beat Leeds, it is 3 points. And you're both playing the same game, the same time, on the 4th of March on Wednesday at 7:30. City are at home to Nottingham Forest. Arsenal are away to Brighton. So I'm going to say it one more time, just so you Arsenal fans get this, yeah? City played Leeds away, which will be a tough game, on Saturday, 5:30. Arsenal play Chelsea on the Sunday. Yeah. If City beat Leeds, it is down to 2 points again. If Arsenal draw to Chelsea, it is 3 points. Then Wednesday, you're both playing at the same time at 7:30. Arsenal are away to Brighton. City are at home to Nottingham Forest. So come Wednesday, the 4th of March, Fitz, yeah? City could be top of the league. Yeah? That is all I'm saying.
Bro, I'll go as far as this. Fucking, what's the date of the League Cup final?
So date of the League Cup final is
22nd.
Is it? I think it might be March. Yeah, March. I think
22nd of March.
yeah.
I'm saying a week before that, 15th of March, City will be top of the league.
Boy, I think it could be before that.
It could because obviously what you're saying there, it could happen by the 4th. I'm saying by the 15th, it's definitely going to have happened. And you Arsenal fans, you can get your notepads out and write that one down as well, Kai. If that's not correct, you can come at me all you want. But the date that it does happen, trust me, I will be on one of these streams with Gav and I will be giving it you all. Because I'm telling you, it is happening. But like I say, make sure everyone enjoy your weekend and make sure you do lock in tomorrow. Because like I say, I feel that I've got a few valid arguments to dispute that use man, despite constantly finishing second for years and years and years now, you aren't actually even a top 4 club anymore. You can't be considered it. But we'll get into it though. We'll get into it. But we need Jonas there just for the simple fact of he needs to understand that Liverpool only just scraped in that top 4.
Boy. Can I just ask now? Yeah, is United in there?
Obviously, and
Okay.
You know what? Funnily enough, do you want to know where they are as well? Because that one can be an easy spoiler for most.
I want to say second. Top. Yeah, well, I knew that anyway.
Still, with 10 years of what everyone calls failure, because what we've won during those failed years has still been enough. I'm telling you, it's like I say for people of our generation, yeah. And I feel like a lot of the chat, there is people of our generation that's in there. You get me? Yeah, I don't feel like they can be considered that no more. I hear it, Verbic. I've just read your comment there. I hear it, but that's what I'm saying. Like I say, we'll get into it tomorrow. Just make sure you're here to argue your points then in it. But like I say, I've got a few valid points to make. And you know me, I do my research. I get my notepad out. I make sure that it's all the figures are correct. And bro, honestly, yeah, but like I say, we'll get into that tomorrow. Just make sure you're all there. I'm not getting into it now because, like I say, Jonas needs to understand how close his team are to not being in the top 4 as well. You get me? The hate for Arsenal is nothing compared to the hate for Liverpool. Like I promise you. But like I say, begrudgingly, I've got a few people that I don't want to admit, but they're in the top 4. But Arsenal can't really be considered it, guys. I'm sorry.
Boy, you've heard it, man. You've heard it. We're gonna get into it tomorrow anyway. So, guys, make sure tomorrow, normal time, 5:30. Me, Fitz, Jonas, obviously our regular stream. So make sure you guys come through. And listen, Arsenal, Liverpool fans, make sure you come through because it's gonna be one not to be missed. Because again, man, if you guys weren't crying today, I'm pretty sure you will do tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you guys come through tomorrow. But listen, we're gonna wrap it up anyway. Obviously, Arsenal winning 4-1 in the end. You know, was it a 4-1 game? Probably a bit harsh on Tottenham, but listen, Tottenham are in trouble, man. And boy, relegation battle, man. It's looking that way for them this season. And obviously, Arsenal have extended their lead back at the top to 5 points. And as I said, guys, listen, it might look all good for Arsenal this weekend, but I promise you this now, yeah? Give it a couple of weeks. When was it? Wednesday, the 4th of March, I said, yeah? It could be all square because Arsenal now need to capitalize on this game against Tottenham and beat Chelsea, because if City beat Leeds and put the pressure back on, Arsenal need to win that game. If they don't win that game, City and Arsenal play at the same time the next game, midweek, Wednesday. So listen, it could all be problems from here. Yeah, but listen, they won the game today. Fair enough. And obviously, you Arsenal fans will be on cloud nine, and it is what it is. So, but yeah, but guys, make sure you smash the like button as always. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're new in here. Make sure you share the channel as well, and make sure you go and follow Fitz on his Instagram as well, which is in the description. And as I said, we'll be back here tomorrow. Guys, we're also going to be back on Wednesday as well. We're going to do our regular stream that we're doing now. So all-time best 11s, you know, all the top clubs around Europe. So we've done Man United already. We're going to be doing Arsenal next. And then obviously from there, we're going to go through all the other teams in the Premier League, the Liverpools, the Chelseas, the Man Cities. And then we're going to move obviously to the different leagues as well. So yeah, listen, make sure you guys keep supporting the channel and check that out. And as I said, we'll be back tomorrow at 5:30. And yeah, we're going to get into some more chat about the weekend fixtures, weekend results, sorry. And again, man, yeah, it should be another good one. So other than that, big up to yourselves, big up to all the mods as well, big up to all the newcomers, big up to all the regulars coming through to the chat. And as I said, yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow at 5:30. Big up, Fitz, yeah?
Bless, bro.
Cool, bro.